Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for UFC fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and today I'll be getting you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. Here at Fighting Stats, we have exclusive UFC stats, not available anywhere else, giving us a huge edge over the sportsbooks that help us make money long term. Here at Fighting Stats, we also track how often they throw that left jab or that right hook from southpaw, how often they're moving back, or how much time is spent in side control versus full mount. We have all of that information, but that's not it. We pair that with our tape study here. We're going to go through the fights. We're going to watch for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies to help you get prepared for the upcoming UFC fights. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. I'm your host, Art C, and today we are breaking down and watching UFC Vegas 103. It's going down. The main card is about to start. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining me on this Saturday early afternoon. How you guys been? How you guys doing? So far, the card's been all right. A lot of fights going to decision. That last fight going Mario Pinto winning by knockout in the second round. Didn't look too great in the first round, but he came back and landed that right hand in that second round. So far so good. Let's start out here. For those that are new, what I'll be doing is I'll be going down through the fight tape. I'll give you my breakdowns before the fight goes. I'll tell you sort of what the plays are on. And then what I'll be doing is I'll be live betting. I'll be sharing my screen. I'll tell you sort of what I'm looking for. I'll tell you what to bet, and I'll tell you when to bet it. I'll be using mostly FanDuel and DraftKings as my main books to live bet, so keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind when I am streaming, what I see and what I'm doing is about a 5 to 10 second delay in terms of what you're seeing. So keep that in mind. But I will, again, try to warn you in terms of what I'm looking for, specifically in the streams that I'm watching. So again, welcome everybody. We've been doing this. We've been trying to do this weekly sort of thing, but it depends really on the schedule, how busy I am, things like that. But we're going to go through it. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and we'll get started. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to just share sort of where we are in terms of our records, how we've been doing. We do track everything over here at Fighting Stats. This is our overall tracker. Overall, we're 72, 127. You'll notice the losses are a little bit bigger, and that's because I do take a lot of shots on some like round threes and round robins, and I do track all of that as well. So don't be discouraged by the number of losses. You can see the overall profit up over just $25,000, just under that 50 unit mark, and that's in 2025. That's just 2025. We're in March 1st today, guys. So we're on a horrid pace here. We're gonna get there. Here's the breakdown of events here, so you can see the last 7 events. I'm 5-1 in the last 6 events. Only one loss there at UFC 312. I do track the type of plays, so it's not just all parlays, but straight bets. I'm up 5-1 in straight bets. Props, I'm doing not the greatest in props. Parlays, these are like big parlays sort of thing that sort of get to even money. Same game parlays I try to put down as well, and then long shot parlays. We did hit a long shot there in the Cannonier Rodriguez one. Things like that. And then takedowns and significant strikes, I've started trying to track those as well, as I do think that those can be money makers long term. So I'm tracking that, and I'm also tracking some of our live betting ones, right? So the last one, you can see the slower start the year there, and then just sort of picking up there in the last 3 cards. So I'm up about 6.5 thousand in live bets, 25,000 in profit overall. So just over $30,000 in the 2025 season so far. So trying to make that a little bit bigger here this week. So far today, we've hit our bigger bets. We've missed some of the smaller bets. I believe the reads have been there, but some of them just haven't gone our way. For example, the first one, starting out with the Temerov fight, we played that fight exactly. We had 3 units on Ramazan Temerov. We basically called out that Temerov would win round 1 at a very high clip. We thought that we could get Charles Johnson at plus 300-ish on the live line. He only got to plus 205, but that's okay. We were able to arb off there. So we were taking some Charles Johnson live, and that was sort of the plan going into this. We did take Tamarov round 1. Oh, no, not round 1. We had Charles Johnson round 3, which didn't hit, but it was very close. Plus 1,800. You can't be mad at that for just $100. And then Charles Johnson with most takedowns. It didn't look like Tamarov was going to grapple. He did get that last takedown there at the end. Charles Johnson really struggled for that takedown into round 2 as well. So so far so good. We had the Tamarov money line. We had JJ Aldridge, Andrea Lee split decision. After the first round, we saw Andrea Lee just really slow. I just get up, and that's I didn't really actually see the rest of the fight. I figured that was the time that I could take a break. So I figured that one went to decision. We had the Lucas Almeida, doesn't go to decision. I thought that, it was one-sided. That was all Danny Silva there. Unfortunately, it didn't go, so Danny Silva ends up winning a decision. So those ones are losses. And then the same thing with Chepe. Chepe ended up controlling him. He looked like minus 3,000 on the live line. Just couldn't find the finish there. And then on the Austin Lane there. So starting out today wasn't the greatest. I did hit the big money line, but these sort of the props, the reads were there, and I knew that Pinto would be somewhat tentative to start out. He's always that way. He's just jabs and low kicks sort of thing. Unfortunately, he found the finish early, I believe, in the second round. I haven't double checked, but I don't think it went over there. So we'll go over some of the bets for the rest of the card there, and then we'll go from there. But let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. And so what I'll do is here, you can see on the screen here, what I'll do is I'll have this clock tracker here. When I start the stream, it'll tell you sort of what I'm watching, so you can sort of follow along and sort of understand where I'm at in the stream. I'll put the red fighter's name and the blue fighter's name, and then as the rounds go on, I'll tell you who I think sort of won that round, and then you can judge sort of, it'll help you out on the live line here. Here we have the tracker on the ESPN site here. It'll track the number of strikes and takedowns. We do have some strike and takedown props there. So that's what we'll sort of lose. And it does help sometimes with the live betting to see, one person really outstruck the other person or whatnot. Maybe things are counted as knockdowns and things are not counted as knockdowns. And then again, I'll be sharing my FanDuel screen. I'll be live betting here on my tablet here on DraftKings. Just to keep that in mind. So looks like the next fight starting is going to be the Sam Patterson, Danny Barlow fight. Now, I won't go deep into the stats here, but I will tell you this is going to be Danny Barlow. He's going to be the left hand from God. So he's a southpaw fighter. He loves that left hand. He has a sniper of a left hand that comes from, really fast. He'll throw that long and lean sort of thing. So watch out for the left hand. This is going to be a southpaw versus orthodox type fight. Sam Patterson is going to fight in orthodox. Let me go to this one here. So Sam Patterson's going to fight from orthodox. Danny Barlow is going to fight from southpaw. Whenever there's southpaw versus orthodox, the biggest weapon is that rear hand. So it's going to be the right hand for Patterson, that left hand of God from Barlow. I think that Barlow is going to land this left hand, and he's going to land it often. Sam Patterson, again, he is moving up from lightweight up to welterweight. He's fought at welterweight the last 2 fights, but I will mention that he didn't really get tested at welterweight, right? He's fought his whole career at lightweight at 155, where he's been a taller, leaner guy. He's been able to use his reach and his jab and all that stuff, and he's looked okay. He did get knocked out by Yanal Azmouz, where he had a 10-inch reach advantage, and Yanal Azmouz just throws the overhand right, connects with Patterson, knocks him out, and then he moved up to welterweight. Since fighting at welterweight, he has 2 first-round submissions, but again, he didn't really get tested at welterweight. We haven't seen him really take that welterweight power. So I think that that Danny Barlow, that left hand and that power at welterweight. Remember, Patterson's been the longer, lankier guy for most of his career, right? And now he takes on Danny Barlow, who's just 1 inch shorter. The reach is Barlow actually has the longer reach, right? So this is going to be the first time Patterson has to deal with somebody with a longer reach, and he has the better hands, right? So for me, it's going to be Danny Barlow. I think he's going to land this left hand. I think he's going to put Patterson out of there. I find what Patterson does is he throws like these really lazy low kicks. And what the biggest thing for me is that Patterson, he leaves his head just straight up on the center line, doesn't move it when he enters the pocket. He's there to be hit, sort of tall man defense, and he's been able to get away with it because he has been the taller fighter. But throw a lazy leg kick, and he'll get countered with the left hand straight down the middle and then put out there. So I don't know when it's going to come, but I think that's that left hand that gets him down. For Patterson, the best option here is going to be the takedown. I think he has to get the fight down to the ground and either win by submission or at least control. So if you do like the Sam Patterson side, look for the takedown prop on DraftKings. It was plus 200 at some point. That's basically his path to victory here. I don't think he's going to win a fight without getting a takedown. And even if he gets a takedown, he probably still doesn't win. So the takedown prop is a lot safer than just playing his money line sort of thing. So I like Danny Barlow. Let me see what else I have. I think I have some Danny Barlow by KO. I had some Danny Barlow money line for sure. That's what we're looking at there. And I'm not really too sure on the round props. I think he can come sort of anytime there. Yeah, I have some Danny Barlow money line. I lead the juice at minus 260. The line has come in a little bit. Sort of surprised by that. And I did add some Kape plus Barlow because both of those lines came in. So I have some there. It's not official play, but I have some on that. So let's go to the chat. Let's see who's here. Dix Insider, my man, how you doing, buddy? He says, Lane starts to believe there's Muhammad Ali out there. If FML, I should have never trusted him. The bump couldn't get us one measly takedown to keep the parlay alive. He's dead to me. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not overly impressed by Mario Pinto, and the Mario Pinto fade will come. Just Austin Lane. I think this was more of a fade on Austin Lane than Mario Pinto's a world beater. But I had the over 1.5. I thought that it would go a little bit later because Pinto can be quite tentative, but unfortunately, it didn't get there. I wasn't going to lay the juice for sure. Kodlev says, "What's good? Thank you, sir, for joining me." And then Rahman says, "I live bet the fight to go to the distance at the start of round 2." Yeah, there was some big shots there at the end there. You never know with heavyweights, right? And then Edward says, +1-2 fight does not go to decision in the main event. Seems high. I don't know. It's a 5-round fight. Neither guy has really gone 5 rounds. I know Asu has gone 5 rounds on the regional scene. Kape has not. It's sort of a short notice fight. I could see it playing out a bunch of different ways. I think Kape, honestly, is going to be a little bit tentative, especially in the first round fight. In a 5-round fight. I think he might give away a round or two just being tentative. And I'll get into that breakdown fairly shortly. I just want to make sure that I'm up and ready for this fight here. So I'm going to log into my devices, make sure that I'm up and ready, and then I'll answer any questions that you have in the meantime. But we are going. Thank you again for coming and joining out. Looks like I'm logged in. Okay. All right. Let me just get set up because once the fight starts, I'm all over the place with the screens and such. Looks like Patterson's going to be in the blue corner, so we'll put Patterson here. Put Barlow here. All right, so as the fight goes on, I'll read out some, or I'll call out some play-by-plays. I'll let you guys know sort of what's happening. If you can't see it or whatnot, I'll give you a live idea, and then I'll call out some of the odds as well. I do hate that DraftKings and FanDuel. FanDuel has the live odds there, but DraftKings doesn't post the lines until the fight starts. And then I'm like trying to watch the fight, trying to like get the lines up. I really wish DraftKings would have put the line up at least 1 or 2 minutes early so that we can see it, sort of thing. But that annoys me to no end. All right, the announcers in the octagon there. They're making their reads there. In terms of live betting here, I will be looking at the takedown defense. Again, I think Patterson does need this takedown. And say, for example, he shoots on the legs and cannot get it, then I'll bet over Barlow there. If he gets the takedown and Barlow just topples over, the takedown defense on the ground bottom from Barlow has sort of been a question mark. So there is a path to victory. I want to see what that looks like. But again, it's very possible that Barlow just starches him right away out the gate. So keep that in mind. Those are the things I'm looking for. If, for example, Patterson gets a takedown, those odds might shift, and we might be able to get Barlow at pick'em. And if he survives the next round, starts on the feet, and then I'm okay with pick'em in round 2. Not like Barlow had any cardio concerns that I saw, especially in that last fight. He did go to decision. I believe he came into that fight with a broken hand, and he was still able to pull that fight out and win that fight. So keep that in mind. He can go to decision, and he does have some decent power. All right, they're in there. Cheers, boys. Let's make some money. All right, round number 1. I'm going to get this clock started so that you can follow along. Sam Patterson going to be in the black trunks. Barlow's going to be in the red trunks. Red trunks, red corner. All right, they're off. All right, like we said, southpaw for Barlow, orthodox for Patterson. Patterson on the outside of the cage. Barlow takes the center of the cage. Nobody's throwing any strikes yet, just hand fighting southpaw versus orthodox. You'll see that a lot with the lead hand. Patterson circling off. Barlow throws a kick but misses. I think Barlow has to be a little bit tentative because he doesn't know if Patterson wants to level change right away. He can't be over aggressive here. So, and he is sort of a counter puncher. So, watch for the counter punch, the left hand counter from Barlow. Sam Patterson goes teep kick to start, first land. And also watch Patterson. He should be circling to his left away from the power hand. Oh, it looked like Patterson landed a right hand there. Oh, there's a left hand from Barlow right away. Patterson has the hands pretty low, head pretty high, that long neck there. Patterson is doing the right thing and circling left, which is away from the power hand of Barlow. Inside kick there from Barlow. That was a nice one. Where's his live line? Okay, so I'm going to load up a Barlow play just in case. We're going to put one unit on Barlow. Here. Still standing at range here. Patterson on the outside, a little bit tentative. Right hand. Oh, the left hand. Fast left hand from Barlow. Oh, in the pocket. Yeah, head still up high. Looked like Barlow won that exchange as well. Barlow still on the warning track on the outside. Another inside kick there from Barlow. Right hand to the body from Patterson. Barlow still looking to left hand counter. Oh, Barlow with the left hand. Rocks Patterson. Patterson backs up on the cage. Nice jab from Barlow as well. Patterson circling to the wrong side now. The corner saying that Patterson's scared out of his mind. A little bit. He got rocked there. He felt the power right away. So we're going to load up a Barlow line just in case. Right hand from Patterson to the body. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in live here. I think Barlow just runs away with it, and he's going to get to minus 1,000 soon. But we'll keep it up just in case. Oh, nice right hand counter there from Patterson. Oh, nice left hand counter from Barlow lands. Watch the body kick again from southpaw versus orthodox. The body kick is open from both guys, but Barlow seems to be going inside kick. Right hand blocked. Oh, left hand over the top. Oh, Patterson landed a shot. Looked like Barlow's backing up a little bit. Oh, Patterson. Patterson. Oh, Patterson round 1 KO. Oh, wow. He got it. Round 1 KO Patterson. Holy shit. Wow. Barlow got rocked with the right hand and then went back, and then Patterson followed up with the follow-up shots. Who saw that one coming? I got to see that replay there. So no live line for us. Patterson with the round 1 finish. Big finish there from Patterson. Didn't need a takedown. I thought he needed a takedown there to win. Did not need one. Landed a right hand, and yeah. Let's see here the replay. Steps in. Oh yeah. Barlow opened up. He stepped into the pocket and he squared up, and then Patterson landed a right hand. Yeah. Then he followed up, got Barlow down. Some ground and pound finished him. He was out. Left hand, right hand straight, and then he went down. That was a sloppy entry by Barlow. I think he got overconfident there. He came. Patterson was up against the fence and he squared up, and then just the check right hook there. Wow. Right hand for Patterson. Dixon Sawyer says called the Patterson KO. I don't know. I didn't see it on tape. I'll be honest, and I thought that Barlow was the way better striker, which he was faster, but he just got caught. And bad read, I guess. He didn't need the takedown. Maybe Patterson's legit. Barlow was landing early there, but Patterson came by, right? So Unfortunately, no live play, unfortunately, but Patterson gets the win. That was a big hit because we did have Barlow on the money line. Oh, well, we move on there. How did everybody else do? Anybody else had that? Dixon Side, you said that you had the Patterson TKO. So did you? You played it? That was pretty good. Plus 1,200, not a bad look, I guess. Okay. Not a great start, but we move on. So it's going to be a little bit of time between the fights because that was the first round KO. All right. We'll wait for the announcers there, but we'll move on to the next fight here. Looks like the next one is going to be the William Gomez Hyder Emil fight. Right away, I just want to show you something in terms of the Emil fight so that you have some time to look at it and we'll talk it through. Okay, here on DraftKings, we're moving on to the next fight. It's the Hyder Emil William Gomez fight. I do think I have Hyder Emil money line just so that you guys know. It did look like William. It looked like a lot of money came in on William Gomez. So the Hyder Emil actually gets better. I think I had plus 180-ish in that range. Looks like you can get plus 200 now. Not a bad look here. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is these alternate strikes, significant strikes. And we'll talk about it in just a second here, but just consider these alternate strikes for Hyder Emil. Just because of his forward pressure there, he just throws a ton of volume. Those alternate strikes. Hold on. I was trying to see the clip there, but in that last fight there against Lee, he just goes all out there, right? This is going to be your typical brawler versus technical striker here for William Gomez versus Hyder Emil. I'll touch on some of these stats here. I'll just show you what we have here. This is our fighting stats dashboard. I don't know if it's full yet, but here at a high level here, you can see Hyder Emil is going to be a distance striker, 83% of his strikes coming from a distance, somewhat of a head hunter at 85%, and head strike accuracy at 55%. But again, these numbers are a little bit skewed, I'll be honest, because the sample size is a little bit smaller, right? You do look back at that Lee fight, and he landed, I think, like a 40 punch combo before putting him out there. So keep that in mind, all of those strikes to the head as well there. But yeah, distance striker, head accuracy 55%, body accuracy at 80%, leg accuracy at 67%. Doesn't go to the legs too much at 6% there. Offensive takedowns, has attempted 3 takedowns, only 1 have been successful. On defense, he does have a 30% head strike defense, which is not too bad. All the shots to the body are landing there, and you can see most of the strikes landed against are at a distance here. And then offensive striking in terms of his output there. We talked about that Lee fight, the Jung Young Lee fight. Again, that fight was a 1-minute fight. He landed 42 significant strikes out of 63 in a 1-minute fight. He just has a ridiculous output here, right? On average, landing 41 strikes in round 1, 40 strikes in round 2. Does have a knockdown. Again, that's coming from the Lee fight. And then Fernie Garcia before that as well. It wasn't like a one-off there, but Fernie Garcia, he landed 39 significant strikes in round number 1, 40 strikes in round number 2 against Fernie Garcia. So he does throw a lot of volume. And I think that's going to be the difference here is that volume, the forward aggression here. Let's just talk on the defensive striking before we move on. You can see defensively, he only absorbs 8 strikes in round number 1, 15 strikes in round number 2. So big difference in terms of output and volume. But yeah, hold on. Let me see here. Oh, my man. Hold on. We got a surprise guest here for you. Hold on. Mr. Aussie Fight Fan is in the house. What is going on, brother? Ozzy, you there? He's still coming in. All right, let him come in. Let me just finish the breakdown there, and then we'll bring Ozzy when he's ready. Not a problem. All right, so getting down back to this defensive volume here, right? He doesn't really get hit too much. Again, it's a smaller sample size. In terms of the grappling, I don't think that there's going to be too much grappling in this fight. He did look for 3 takedowns against Fernie Garcia. One of them been successful there. And then there. Okay. So for me, it's going to be this aggression. It's going to be the forward pressure of Hyder Emil. He's going to be in your face. He's going to be coming forward a lot. Gomes is more of a technical striker. He'll be on the outside, French kickboxer sort of thing. He wants to keep range. But again, this is a smaller cage. It's going to be harder for Gomes to move around a little bit. I think that Emil can sort of cut off the cage. I think the volume and the bigger shots of Emil are more valuable to the judges. Whereas Gomes, I don't think he has a ton of power in his hands, and I don't know if he's going to put him out of there. So for Gomes, I think he's going to win by decision if he is going to win. Hyder Emil, I don't mind the inside the distance only line. You can find that here on Fight Lines here, over on DraftKings lines there. So looks like Ozzy's already here. Let me bring him in there. How you doing, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, g'day, mate. How are you?
See you here. I'll bring it full screen. Good. Thank you very much for joining me. For those that don't know, this is Aussie Fight Fan, one of the oldest, longest fight fans of UFC in Australia. What time is it over there?
We're about 11:30 a.m. over here, mate. So not too bad.
Right.
Sunday morning.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Aussie obviously knows his stuff. Very sharp guy. Appreciate you coming on, joining me. How you been?
Yeah, really good. Good start to the card, to be honest.
Oh yeah, good.
I know Dixon Sider has been calling that Patterson KO all week. So plus 1,200, I think he got. So I hope he had a bag on it.
Yeah. I didn't see it coming. I'll be honest. My read was off on that one, but I was on the Barlow side. What did you have on that?
Yeah, I had 3 units on Fight Doesn't Go the Distance. Pretty chalky. Yeah, I don't normally bet minus 300s, but and I had some Patterson sub at plus 510, which was a good number, but didn't need it. He didn't need it at all. So
it reminds me, I had some Patterson by Ninja Choke, and then I think I had like an Anaconda Choke at like 50 to 1 or 100 to 1, but obviously they didn't cash, so irrelevant there. But what do you like in this next fight coming up?
Well, what you were just saying, actually, the inside the distance only, I think that's a really good number. I don't think Gomes has much finish equity, to be honest, and Hyder's going to be the one going forward and putting it to him. So, yeah, I just see a lot of circling away from Gomes, but being in the small cage, I don't think really favours Gomes' fight style, to be honest. So, yeah, he's going to have a lot less room to work, not in France this time. So, yeah, I think Hyder Emil's the money line side too. I just don't think he has a very judge-friendly fight style. You know, like even when you look at the stats, yeah, he might outland him, but what he's throwing is a lot of jabs, distance strikes, jogging away. It's not the same as someone marching forward, throwing bombs, and even throwing a lot of strikes that miss. As long as they've got some deadly intent, might sway some judges. So yeah.
That's what I tend to like. Is I like to like these dogs, and Hyder Emil is definitely a dog. He'll bite down on the mouthpiece, he'll throw and stuff, right? And it's just the visuals on the judges' scorecard, especially in a smaller cage. Just you can outland, even if you don't land, you're hitting off the guard. You bounce this way a little bit. The judges are cage side; they're hearing every punch that lands, even if it's off the guard, and it adds up. Whereas Gomes, he wants to be technical. I call him like a mini Cyril Gain, where he wants to be on the outside point, fight his way, right? There's not going to be a lot of pop on his strikes there, right? So Hyder Emil has the cardio, the volume edge. He has some of the power edge. He has the visual edge. Cardio is pretty okay, right? It's just the visuals of Gomes backing up there. So I was telling people here, take a look at the significant strikes here. I've laddered the significant strikes, right? We talked about how he lands 40 significant strikes per round. And that's that. If this fight goes to decision, which it is favored to go to decision at minus 200, you're getting a guy that lands 40 significant strikes over 4 rounds of sample size. It's not a bad look up to 70, 75 strikes. I know Gomes is hard to hit. I get that, right? But we're talking about smaller cage. We're talking about cutting him off. How long can Gomes do this where he's just on his bike and not enter the pocket and not get hit there? So yeah, the finish only line for Hyder Emil. If you like the Gomes side, you can play like Gomes by decision, if anything. But it's not great. That's probably, judging by the odds, that's probably the favorite to win, right? But I like the dog here. I like, the visuals, all that stuff. So I think we're on the same page here. That's good to hear right off the bat. Busy here saying, are you on the Gomes takedown props? And I am not, but I can see, the forward pressure getting to Gomes a little bit and, backing up a little bit. You get tired of backing up. And so what the natural instinct is you hit that, you put your foot on the cage, and they're like, oh shit, the cage is there. Now you're looking to level change and try to get him down. Maybe try to get a break there. So I can see a takedown or two from Gomez just because he doesn't like the forward pressure, but he's not usually looking for it, I don't think. Anything else you guys have, or what do you guys have in the chat? Let me know. Ozzy, anything you got going on, or you said that you've been doing good? Anything other big bets that you had cash so far?
Pull some up. You can go to the chat first, mate.
Okay, sure, no problem.
But I did have some Pinto round 2. I was pretty confident in all week, actually. Yeah, I said it on a couple of shows this week. I thought it was going to go down a lot like the Denise fight. I thought Austin Lane was going to have to get takedowns really to survive that first round, but he got a knockdown of his own, and I kind of got lucky, really. Like, Lane came out so strong in that second round. He really should have done that immediately after dropping him. Instead, he went for a takedown, and then in round 2, when he probably should have went for a takedown, instead he went batshit trying to knock him out. So
it happens to heavyweight, right? These guys just throw power. I don't think Lane has the best chin either. I don't know. We'll see. I said the fate of Mario is coming. I just don't know when it is, right? So we'll see. I don't think he's the greatest. I think this was more of a fate on Austin Lane. So we'll get a matchup that's pretty good, but we'll have to wait.
Yeah. I also had a last minute big bet on Kape as well, actually, because he dropped to minus 300, and I thought it was kind of right at minus 450.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he dropped to minus 300, I thought to myself, well, he's really got to survive round 1. And just not get caught with a spinning elbow after that. And I think he got caught with about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, it was close.
Well, luckily, he ate them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Two big bets for me, Cash. The
nice
fight doesn't go in the last fight, and the Kape.
Yeah, because I took Kape because I saw the line come in as well. And the thing was, the line came in on JJ Aldridge as well, right? And I think there was one other one that came in. So we were a little bit like, ooh, what's this line movement? It's crazy line movement and stuff like that, right? But then the line on JJ Aldridge came in, and then she just looked, there was nothing there. And I think Danny Silva line came in as well, and he looked like something there. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to look too much into this line movement. Let me take Kape money line. But then I parlayed it with Barlow, who also came in, and then Barlow got started. So lost there, unfortunately. But yeah. The other thing I wanted to mention, William Gomez, the last 4 UFC fights, 3 of them gone to decision. All 3 of them went to decision, were split decisions. So you could look at Gomez split decision prop. Just again, he doesn't separate, right? And I had William Gomez against Joe Anderson Brito at plus 250 or whatever it was. Because
who's seen that? Dixon Sider was saying it all week. It was hilarious.
Yeah. But plus 258 to Brito is completely different than minus 210 to Hydra Mill. It's one guy you're taking the plus money. This is more of a numbers play, I guess. Brito was coming forward in that fight, pressuring. Gomez didn't really like the forward pressure. You can see that he wasn't dealing well with it. But Brito was looking to grapple and stuff, and there's a little bit, the fight played out a little bit different because there was more grappling involved. I don't know if Hydra Mill is going to look to grapple here, so I think the forward pressure could look to be beneficial. But yeah, if you're taking a guy winning by like his equity is going to decision, and even the Yanis Gomorrah, I forgot about this. The Yanis Gomorrah he won by TKO body kick in round number 3, but it was a dick shot. It was a nut shot, and then Yanis Gomorrah says, hold on, wait, I got hit in the cup, and then the referee just waved it off, and he ended up winning by body kick. But that was cruising to decision too. So that would have been 4 of the last 4 fights going to decision. He just doesn't have power in his hand, so I can't back a minus 210 favorite when his win condition is like a really close split decision win here. So yeah, I think we're on the same page there. I know it says Australia in the house representing there. You got following us. Nice.
Yeah, good on.
How was the show there? You said you went to the show in Australia. It was pretty good there.
It was a bit of a letdown, really. 11 fights, 8 of them went the distance. Only had 3 finishes. One of them was the first fight of the night. Was a 19-second knockout. So didn't leave too much action for the rest of the card. Didn't have good seats either. There was a great big bloody pole in front of us, so we had to go complain and get upgraded seats. But We got really good seats in the end, tons of leg room, which you don't usually get at a UFC event. So sometimes you get bad seats, put in a complaint,
very,
guys.
very
and
good to
get
know. Yeah.
upgraded.
Who do you go to? Just like a concierge or something, or?
Yeah, they're checking the tickets in
Oh yeah.
every door. They don't let anyone unless you show tickets. But you're going as in next
I'm going
week?
to Montreal, but that's in May. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
a
in
ways
May.
away. The
Okay,
tickets just
yeah.
went on sale this week. So I bought some pre-sale tickets to Montreal. It's about a 6-hour drive for me there.
Yeah.
So I'll head over to that. And they haven't been in Montreal for the last 10 years. So I thought that, I could get some affordable tickets. I logged in. I tried to get like 100 section seats, and they were just ridiculously priced. So going with a couple of buddies that didn't want to drop $1,000 for a seat. So we're up in the nosebleeds there as well. But it's just about the atmosphere and, good times. So, yeah.
Yeah. How often do they come?
Once a year to Canada. And so, yeah,
Once a year.
the year before that, it was in Toronto. So this year, it's probably going to be in Montreal, and that's probably it for the year. And then I think before that, maybe a Vancouver card, or there was a Vancouver card at one point. But yeah, they're not here too often. So I think it would be this card, and then that's it for the year.
Yeah, we're kind of spoiled here in Australia. They come twice
Oh,
a
yeah,
year
okay.
for us
That's
now.
not
So
bad.
yeah, we're pretty lucky.
All right, the announcer's in the cage. What are you looking at? Gomez in the blue side. And Ozzy, no live betting for you, correct?
Oh, I've got nothing on this one. No, live betting here is very
Yeah.
difficult. It takes probably a minute or two to even get a bet on. So I've got to be pretty confident to waste.
What about in between rounds? Like once the round ends, can you put something in, or?
Yeah, we can. The window's so
Oh, yeah,
small
okay.
though to be able to, like there's a 1 minute in between rounds, but it takes a minute or so to put your bet on. Because we've got to actually phone them up, give them a code, prove our identity, all that kind of nonsense. It's very difficult.
All right. FanDuel line is up. The clock's up. My DraftKings is up. All right. They are about to start. We'll get this started. Yeah, chat. Brizzy's mentioning the double knee brace here from Hydermill. I don't know if I've seen that before. Wondering if he expects to grapple or not. But yeah, what are you gonna do? He's like, are you worried about the prop? Not like I can cash it out or take it back. It is what it is at this point. So we'll see. All right, they're off. Hydermill and Orthodox right away comes in with a kick, misses. Gomez on the back foot, like we said. Gomez with a body kick. Well, Hydermill looking for a takedown. Catches a kick right on the neck. Well, looks like he's gonna get. They're back up to their feet. Gomez a knee to the body. Nice uppercut there from Emil. Emil back to the center of the cage. Timeout. What the hell? Oh, I didn't start the timer. Okay. I didn't reset it. That's what. Sorry. All right. So they're reset. Hydermill again on the front foot. Kick to the body there from Gomez. Again, he's going to do this all fight. He's just going to stay on this warning track. Oh, big right hand. Hydermill closes the distance, looking for a single leg. Hydermill grabs a single leg, lifts him up. Nice defense there from Gomez. Lets it go. It's Hydermill with the clinch up against the fence. Knees in the clinch. Knee from Gomez. Double underhooks from Gomez, but looking to circle off. Oh, yeah, breaks off a little bit. Now it's Gomez that spins him. Gomez up on the fence on the clinch. Couple of knees in the clinch. Gomez controlling the clinch up against the fence. Emil, what is he doing here? Couple of knees in the clinch from Emil. Wondering if these are significant enough. Couple of knees there from Gomez. Hyder trying to break off. Gomez keeps him in there. Hyder looks to turn. Yeah, turns him in. Okay. Now Hyder looked like he could have broken off there, and then he didn't. But now they're broken off back to the center of the cage. Right away, Gomez backs up. Hydermill on the front foot again. Jumping knee. Hydermill looking to, again, grab that single leg. I guess it's a smart game plan trying to take him down. Kick to the body there from Gomez. Another inside kick there from Gomez. Hydermill trying to walk him down and land. Gomez on the back foot. Nice right hand there from Hyder. Nice another right hand. Clinching again up against the cage. Double unders. So a lot of clinching here from Hyder early. It's not a bad game plan, I guess. Elbow incoming here for Hyder. Tries an elbow. Kind of got there. Oh, where are we on the live line? Back to the center. Back to open. Kick to the body there from Gomez. Right hand to the body there from Hyder. Inside kick from Gomez. Right hand from Hyder. 1-2 there from Gomez. Backing up. Couple of right hands from Hyder. A lot of pressure, but I don't know if anybody's landing clean. Minus 175 for Hyder on the plus 175 for Hyder on the live line. I'm just going to keep this open. Nice knee in the clinch. They're clinching up against the fence. Gomez double underhooks. Hyder trying to just get his way out. He has to pummel here for 50-50. Plus 200 for Hyder on the live line. I'm going to load it up just in case. Gomez is just controlling him on the fence with underhooks. Plus 250 for Hyder on the live line on DraftKings. Hyder breaks off. 90 seconds left in round number 1. Kick to the body, another caught kick. Oh, Hyder misses on the right hand, tried to load up. More clinching. More clinching. Hyder's punching his way into the clinch and then not winning the clinching exchanges. Looks like Gomez a little bit stronger in the clinch, able to turn him, keep him on the fence. Maybe Hyder's just trying to wear on him a little bit. Watch these elbows, elbows, elbows. Nope, doesn't get it. Left hand. Oh, spinning back fist from Gomez. Drops Hyder. But Hyder's back up. He's back on the front foot again. Another clinch from Gomez. Underhook. Oh. Spinning back fist again. Blocked. Another one. He threw 3 in a row. Hyder still coming forward. He's eating these big shots and walking him down. Jumping knee from Gomez. Oh, Hyder's rocked. But Hyder's coming forward again. He's just a dog. He's such a dog. He comes forward. Let's keep an eye on this cardio here. This is a crazy pace to start out. Hyder walking out. Another spinning back elbow from Gomez misses. Spinning back fist kick to the body. I'm going to jump on this Hyder side again. I don't know. Plus 350.
Oh, I don't know. What's it paying?
Plus 350 on Hyder.
I don't know, man. He's looking rough out there to me.
Round 1. Okay, round 1 goes to Gomez. I just don't know if they can keep this. Oh, yeah, hands on the knees for Gomez or Hyder in between the rounds. Okay, we'll hold off.
What odds? What are they giving you? 350
for Hyder.
I'd wait. I think you're going to get a better line in the next 40 seconds.
Some line will come in on. Yeah, he's breathing pretty heavy in the corner.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some buyback on Gomez. Whoever had Hyder is probably going to buy back a little bit if they had a big bet. What did you think of the clinch work there, Art? Were you expecting that much?
I was not. No, I
Gomez?
thought it would be more of a in-your-face sort of thing. But now that I think about it, like you want to get a distance striker up against the fence. I just don't know if he was expecting that much resistance in the clinch.
Yeah. I was really impressed with the clinch work. Actually, something to look at next time is in the small cage.
Yeah, Plus 400 on DraftKings for Hyder Emil. Yeah. All right, we'll see. We'll give it a little bit of time into round 2, see if anything big happens. If it gets 1-1, plus money on Hyder is going to look great. But if Gomez wins this round, then we're going to need some big moments here in round number 3. All right, they're off. Oops, didn't start round 2. I always forget that. Hyder Emil again on the front foot, lands a right hand with the forward pressure again. Front kick from Gomez. Yeah, Hyder Emil has to step into the pocket where Gomez doesn't have these kicks. Outside kick there from Hyder. Inside kick from Gomez. Inside kick from Gomez. Right hand ducks under from Gomez. Inside kick from Hyder. Right hand. What was that?
He's really going for it. Hyder's coming out hard.
I love the style, right? And I love taking big plus money on these type of guys that just fight for your money and stuff, right? So looking for an outside trip. Inside trip gets Gomez down to a knee, but he pops back up. Knee in the clinch. Right hand. Both guys land right hands. Right hand again there from Hyder. Oh, they're clinching now. Yeah, I think this forward pressure. We'll see. He looks to be covered okay now. Like he's breathing quite. What do you think of his cardio? He's into the pocket. Hyder's landing. Nice right hand there from Gomez. Yeah, he backs him up into the fence. Couple of shots there. Inside kick from Gomez. Right hand lands for Hyder. More clinching.
Ooh, Hyder's going, man. What's he still plus 300?
Plus 300, yeah. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, I don't blame you here. He's going for it. If he starts really
unloading, I took plus 300 for a unit, plus $500 for a unit. Hyder's taking Gomez's best shots, and he still comes forward. It's going to be a grinding fight. It's going to continue like this, and I still think this price, like it's this forward pressure, like we thought it would be. Gomez going to win a split decision. I'm going to, cry because I got plus 300.
You're getting enough plus money.
Yeah,
I think if he starts mixing in the body shots too, while Gomez is against the cage like that, it's all going to add up.
Yeah, 2.5 left in round number 2. Whoever had the over 1.5 is getting there. I think that was Juice though. Right hand again for Hyder. Another uppercut for Hyder. Inside kick from Hyder. Right to the body from Hyder. Left hook from Hyder. Another left hook from Hyder. Right hand from Hyder. This line's going to come down. Watch. Nice right hand from Gomez. Inside kick from Gomez. And Hyder's crowding him so he can't kick either. 50-50 clinch up against the fence. Breaks off to the center of the cage. Inside kick from Gomez, back to space. Kick to the body from Hyder. Kick to the body from Gomez. Clinching in the middle of the cage. I wonder if he's going to fly over this significant strikes. He's at 41 on ESPN.
Oh, he's flying over that. Don't worry. What was it, 41?
On ESPN, it says 41, but I don't know how far behind. Nice right hands there from Hyder. Oh, he's loading up. He has Gomez backed up against the fence. Gomez returns a couple of shots. Nice right hand there from Hyder. High kick from Gomez blocked. Inside kick there from Hyder lands. Inside kick from Gomez lands. Yeah, Gomez is done. There's no power on his punches anymore.
This is Hyder's round, man. Any plus money now.
Plus 100 now in DraftKings. Plus 180 on FanDuel. If you didn't get the plus 300, get that plus 180 on FanDuel. It's coming down plus 150. So now I got plus 300 on Hyder Emil. I can come back on the Gomez side at plus 130. Maybe minus 130, I might do it. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Gomez minus 130 just because I got plus 300 on Hyder Emil. I'd like to free roll when I can, but Hyder Emil's winning this round.
He is winning this round, and he can do this again in round 3. I'm
30
not sure
seconds
how
left.
much
They're scrambling here. A couple of nice right uppercuts in the break off to the center of the cage again. Right hand lands for Gomez. Right to the body from Hyder. Right hand over the top from Hyder. Watch an elbow here. 10 seconds left in round number 2. A couple of knees there from Hyder. Another knee from Hyder. Oh, this is great. That's what we want. 1-1 going into 2-3. Both guys tired.
Yeah, great bet. Great life bet. What is it? Close it at Pick'em, did it?
Now,
after round 2. Beautiful spot. Well done.
I considered that plus 450, but either way, all good. We saw the forward pressure. You can see Gomez starting to wilt a little bit. That pressure is getting to him, and he doesn't really have any other outs, right? It's not like he can mix in the takedown. Well, maybe he will, but like the pressure is really wearing on him, right? And Gomez, as long as he recovers, he's breathing heavy in between rounds, but when he comes out, he seems to be somewhat recovered, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he does this, in every fight. He looks like shit on the stool, but he comes back out and, really good recovery.
Hyder Emil minus 145. Hyder Emil's flipped a favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, great buying at a top end there.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like the reads are there, the bounces aren't getting there, right? But we called like Hyder Mill's going to be on the front foot. It's on the judges. Like now you have 1-1 going into 3. Do you want William Gomez as a minus 210 favorite, or do you want the plus 200 on Hyder Mill, right? Like, all right, so round number 3, I forgot to start it again. They're out. Hyder Mill right away on the front foot. Same thing that we saw in round number 2. Oh, caught a kick. Gomez caught a kick. Not going to get it back out. So he got the kick out, back to standing. Inside kick there from Hyder. A couple of right hands from Hyder. Inside kick from Gomez. Inside kick again from Hyder. High kick blocked. Gomez left hand off the guard. Left hand lands from Gomez or for Hyder. Front kick from Gomez. Front kick to Gomez. Ducks under. Right kick there. Gomez still backing up. He's landing a little bit here. Left hand from Gomez. Left hand from Hyder. Nice jab there from Gomez lands. Right to the body from Hyder. Another left hand from Gomez. Inside kick from Hyder. ESPN showing 71 significant strikes for Hyder now. Huge. Inside kick there from Hyder. And outside kick from Gomez. Right hand to the body. Right hand from Hyder as well. Kick to the body there from Hyder as well. Hyder minus 160 on DraftKings.
I mean, he's winning
Hyder
this
spinning
round,
back
right?
fist got caught. Now it's Hyder Emil on the back, but they're standing. A couple of knees from Hyder, knee to the head from Hyder. Breaks off back to standing, but in the pocket again. Left hand lands for Hyder. Kick to the body from Gomez. He doesn't like this pressure. Right hand from Hyder again. Oh, Hyder drops down for a double leg. That's the double leg. Gets the takedown. Hyder Emil with the takedown. Round 3. Controlling the body. Going to step over into mount. Gomez looks like he's breaking here. He looks like he's going to give up his back. Hyder Emil has one hook in. One hook in. Hyder Emil with these shots from the back. Just nothing on them. Looks like he's going to get one. No, he lost the hook. But still, Hyder Emil doing damage. Not a lot of damage. Oh, come big shots here from Hyder Emil. Looks like Gomez is going to get back up to his feet, though. There's no hooks there to prevent him from standing up.
Oh, wow.
Gomez back up.
Oh.
What's that?
Come on, get that hook in. He just needed to get that hook in. And
he had the toes in. 2 minutes left in round number 3. Back to standing. Back on the cage. Back of the cage for Gomez. Left hand there from Gomez, or from Hyder. Teeps from Gomez. Left hand from Gomez. As long as Hyder doesn't go down from a big shot, I think this is his round. Yeah.
He's so far ahead in this round.
Dig to the body from Hyder. Inside kick from Hyder. Oh, right hand lands from Hyder again. Nice right to the body. Left hand lands for Hyder. Kick to the body there from Hyder. Right hand to the body. These guys are done. They're completely gassed, but I love his style, man. Just comes forward, right uppercut from Hyder.
Yeah.
It's such a hard style to deal with, right? Doesn't matter how technical you are. It's just that, you're not going to stand in space. Nice knee from Hyder. Right hand to the body. Gomez lands the left hand, but again, there's no power on those shots anymore. 50 seconds left.
Oh.
1-2 from Hyder misses. Right uppercut there from Hyder. 1-2 off the guard. Gomez is seeing it. Right hand to the body from Hyder. Left hand ducks under. Nice. More uppercuts from Hyder. It looks like he's going to look for another double leg. Gomez sprawls. Well, I don't know if that's counted as a takedown. 15 seconds left. Back to the feet. Hyder Emil still coming forward. 5 seconds left. Right hand from Hyder. More strikes. He's broken 100 significant strikes. Dig to the body. All right. They make it to decision.
Wow, I didn't like that takedown attempt at the end to kind of sacrifice pro there. But yeah, what a
I
great
didn't see what the
performance,
live line
man.
closed at, but
Last time I seen it was minus 600. It probably got a lot worse than that. Like it probably was minus 1,000 in the end. But
played good, man. Yeah, we talked about the significant strikes that probably that sort over. We talked about the inside the distance only that would have pushed if you played that, but you can tell how good of a bet that was. Like Hyder Mill has all the power, has all the forward pressure, and I didn't think Gomez was ever close to getting him out of there. But yeah, Gomez wins by if he wins this like slimy split decision. I'm just
this is a robbery. Yeah, this is a robbery. If he lose, if that bet loses, this is. Yeah, I might be nervous in France, but I think you're right in the Apex art. I think you're going to be fine, mate.
Yeah, Emil's cardio looked bad after when it did, but he just dug deep. He came back. I led by Hyder. Good job. No matter what price you get, Gomez looks a little weary. Yes, he does. They're taking their time entering the cage. They're talking about it. Oh, no, they got the scorecards, so Martinez is in there. French fighters live at a distance. Emil doing a good job not letting him reset. Yeah. 1-1, I thought so as well. Gomez slowed down. Third round is going to be Gomez. Going to be all Emil. Pretty much was. Emil secured the round to cash it, hopefully. Let's get this Hyder Emil. This would be a good win if we can get this. Official decision. A split. Oh my God, a split. 29-28 Emil. 29-28 Gomez. Don't do it. Don't do it. 29-28. Hyder Emil, undefeated. Let's go. Fuck. I had to fucking sweat that. Another greasy split, man. It was close.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a split, man. I mean, Hyder split was 16-1. Like that. That's crazy. Yeah, I wish I'm limited on that book, so I can play it. But man, what a good bet that looked like.
All right, we'll get some plus 300 for you.
What'd you get? Plus 300, plus 350 or something?
So I'll tell you what. And so that was the first leg of like a massive round robin, I will say. Right. So I played all of the alt totals for Hyder Emil in terms of the significant strikes. And then you'll like this one. I parlayed the round robin with Brundage over his significant strikes. And you're like, fucking Brundage and stuff, right? And I'll get into it in a little bit. And but I think Brundage could fly over his significant strike totals as well.
What was it, like 14 or something?
The lowest one was like 12 or something like that. Yeah. So I took.
Yeah, it's some Justin Tough.
But last time I saw like that price was like was Almeida, Gelton Almeida sort of thing. It was like at 2.5 strikes or something.
That's nuts.
Let me see if I can show it to you. Hold on. I don't know where it went.
Good cash in the first 20 seconds of the fight.
Yeah. I'll show you this one too. Can you see it on the screen here? This is over at our Patreon site. This is Cody Brundage 50 significant strikes. The Montana De La Rosa one was already voided by that point, but I took 50 significant strikes. It was plus 2,000 on DraftKings for just 50 significant strikes. And I'll go into it and I'll tell you why, but I'm going for it. So if Brundage gets over 15, I'm going to be cashing some big parlays, I think. And if it gets over 50, I'm going to clear house. If you're curious, I can talk to you right now about it. But what's the next fight? Oh, the Ribovics Nasrat. Okay. What do you guys want? You want the breakdown? Yeah, okay. We'll talk about the breakdown when we get to Brundish fight. I'll talk about the significant strikes for the uh, Ribovic side. Okay. Um, Okay, let me bring this up here. I'll start on the Revovic side. I like Revovics, right? And I'll tell you, I was big on Revovics. I cashed for massive against Zellhuber at UFC Sphere. And it was basic. Okay, so think about what we just saw with Hyder Emil and Gomez. Revovics is Hyder Emil. He comes forward, he throws these shots, he has the power. He's just a dog, and he comes forward and he just makes it a dogfight. And that's why I liked him against Zellhuber. And Zellhuber was the Gomez side, the longer, rangier striker, wanted to keep distance, wanted to punch. But Rebrix is just always in your face. He's coming forward just like Hyder Emil with volume and stuff, right? And so I was on that side. I was big on the Rebrix side. But Rebrix side was plus 165 in that Zellhuber fight. Now he's minus 300 ish against Nasrat, right? And it's a similar style and similar fight that played out in that one. But now it's Rebrix that's the big favorite. So let me just touch on it. Let me go through the breakdown and I'll tell you sort of what I like. Revovic, a distance striker, 91% distance striking. Overall head target, same thing at the Hydra Mills, right? Distance striker, head target 84, 44% head strike accuracy, goes to the body at 74% accuracy, and then leg percent at 94% accuracy. Does have 2 knockdowns. I can't remember how many against Zellhuber because that was a back and forth fight. Oh, 0 knockdowns against Zellhuber, but on defense, a 36% head strike defense. It's not great. He does take some shots and he can get picked apart, but he just, again, like Hyder Mill, he comes forward, he just throws volume. He makes it a dogfight sort of thing, right? 75% body strike defense, 100% leg kick defense. You can see here against Revovic, I don't think he really grapples. He's going to attempt 3 takedowns in the UFC. 2 of them have been successful. He's fought a lot of grapplers that try to get him down to the ground. He's seen 36 attempts. 14 of them have been successful. I don't think that's going to happen here against Hasprat. I don't think Hasprat's going to look for a takedown here. So I think it's going to be majority striking. So just keep an eye on the head strike defense of Revovic and the accuracy of Revovic as well. He does have 2 knockdowns, but he has been knocked down once against. The volume of Esteban Revovic, just like Hyder Emil, he keeps on coming with the volume. He picks it up here. So he lands 28 shots in round number 1. It jumps up to 43 strikes in round number 2 and 56 strikes in round number 3. So keep that in mind for a live bet. Maybe Nasrat wins round 1, and then you can get some Revovic live because you know that his volume is going to pick up here, right? Look at this. He threw 191 strikes against Zellhuber in that 3rd round, landing 92. Threw 82 strikes against Coelho Kirk. Against Loic, he had 50 strikes there. So he does have some crazy volume into those later rounds there, but he can also take some bigger shots there as well. Defensively striking, he absorbs 11 strikes in round number 1. Then the defense sort of falls apart later on. He absorbs 33 in round number 2 and 27 in round number 3. Does have 1 knockdown against, and that's coming in round number 3. That was against Zellhuber, right? So Zellhuber also put on the volume there, throwing 116 strikes in rounds 2 and 3, and then getting that knockdown there. Again, that one was a split decision, very, very close. It was a fun fight, but Rivovic's edging it out in a split decision. And again, I won't touch too much on the grappling because I just don't think the grappling happens there. Offensively grappling, he's not looking to grapple. And then defensively grappling, I don't think Nasrat's going to be looking for the takedown at all. I don't know if I have Nasrat's sides up right, but so again, I feel like this is going to be a striker versus a technical striker type of fight that we just saw. I think Nasrat's the better technical striker. I think he's better at range, things like that. And then again, we like the forward pressure of Revovic and comes forward. But for me, this one is the price one. I'm playing the price. I'm on the Nasrat money line just because of the price. Again, Revovic wins a split decision in that last fight. Revovic was a big underdog that last fight. Now he comes in as a minus 240 favorite. I cannot justify it other than I like the style. If Revovic was a plus 240 underdog, I would be on that side, no question. But I think it's going to be a close fight. I don't think Nasrat, he has a way to win. He has some grimy fights there as well. I think he could try to outpoint him. I'm taking the numbers. In these 50-50 fights, I normally do that. We just saw that in the Hyder Emil fight where I take the dog. This one, I'm going to take the dog as well, but I'm going to take the more technical striker because I think that he can land. I know if Revovic comes on late. So I have Nasrat Hasprat at plus 2 something. I'm not huge on him, but I will show you a line here that I do like. If you are going to take the Hasprat side, Just exactly the same thing in that Hydra Emil fight. It's these inside the distance only decision onlys. I took Nasrat Hasbrat decision only plus 225. His money line is what 200, and his decision only is plus 225. I think he wins a decision more often than not. In terms of if he wins, it probably goes to decision. We saw how good of a chin Ribovics has, so I'm not expecting Hasbrat to put him out there. I think he's going to land and outland and get to decision. So the decision only line is not bad for Nasrat Hasbrat. If you like the Ribovic side, I would suggest playing him finish only, because I think he has more of the finishing upside. Both guys pretty durable, but those two lines, if you like a side rather than playing money line, I would play those props because they are safer, because they're not likely to lose here. Other than that, I'm not huge on it. I do think I have a unit on the Hasbrat decision only. I don't have any real props. I don't think. Now that I'm talking about it, maybe I'll look at some significant strike props, because I know it could be a striking battle. I predict it will play out on the feet for a majority of the fight, and I think that the striking defense of Esteban could lead to some big strikes there. So maybe I put in some significant strike props there. But Ozzy, what do you think? What would you like in this fight?
So yeah, I got some significant strikes. I got 88
on Ribovic.
Yeah, on Ribovic. Yeah. I also got some round 3 Ribovics as well. I just don't think Hack Paras at this stage of his career can withstand something like Zellhuber did. So yeah, fingers crossed. I think it's another high volume fight. I can't blame you for taking the money line side either, because there's a ton of value there. He can match some of the output, himself. He's not lost on the feet where he's going to get doubled in strikes and needs a KO to win. He's had multiple fights, like you said, where he's gone over 100 significant strikes with ease. So yeah, it's just more of a, can Hack Paras withstand the kind of beating that Zellhuber did to get to the decision? I don't think so.
I like that run.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun watching that fight this week, actually. It was a lot of fun rewatching that fight, the Ribovic Zellhuber fight. I'm going to go back and watch that entire card again in the next couple of weeks, I think, because that was a fun.
For me, that was like one of the top 5 fights ever. Like, it helped having like a massive amount of money on Ribovic, and I think I got Ribovic plus 350 live after round 1, and then I put like 2 units, and then I had another unit at plus 300. So then when he won, it made it that much sweeter. But it was a good fight. It was a back and forth, a lot of striking, a lot of getting knocked down. Great fight. So I could see a similar fight here. I agree. While you were talking, I sprinkled the round 3 prop as well. Ribovic, you make a good point. The forward pressure we just talked about. I can see that adding up, and everything. The read is there, just whether or not it plays out that way. So the odds suggesting that it goes to decision, Ribovic wins the decision. Maybe some split props. We just talked about split props. What are the split props? Fight to be won by split plus 350, not great. Nasrat split plus 1100. I'll put a little bit on that. Guys in the chat, what do you guys have? Anything else, Ozzy, that you have? You said you had significant strikes, right? Let me see what the significant strikes are. I could see. Oh, but you have Ribovic significant strikes, right?
Ribovic's at over 88. Yeah. What do you think of the sub? Someone was just asking me about the sub.
Oh, yeah. I played Ribovic's Kimura, specifically Kimura.
Okay.
Nice. I don't think there's grappling in this fight. I don't think it gets there, but Ribovic loves the Kimura. He always goes to it. He always tries to set up. He doesn't look to finish it, but he uses it as a more reversal. And I showed you in the stats numbers there, a lot of people trying to submit or try to take down Ribovic. And so that's his sort of go-to. You'll see him posture up a little bit. You'll see him grab the Kimura. And then I don't think it happens, but I think Kimura was like 50-1 or 60-1 or something like that. I threw $10 on it because if it happens, that's his go-to move, right? So I don't mind the go-to moves at those prices. I'm not expecting much grappling here. You're saying sub on the Ribovic side?
Yeah. VB was just asking me about it. I just ended up putting a small bet on it, just $15 to win 200. Just
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
Maybe
played it
we'll
out too much. I don't know what subs it would be. Um,
VB, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess Kimura, he's got 3 submissions, does he, or 4?
are they all Kimura? I think they're all.
I think 3 of them. I could be wrong. Let me just double check.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at here. His Kimura submissions are inverted triangle choke is key lock, Kimura, and
Yeah,
then the
that's
last one
live.
there, KO. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
So
What'd
yeah,
you get it at? Plus
I went,
5,000 or something?
yeah, plus 5,000, plus 6,000 in that range or
Yeah.
whatever. You throw $10 on it, right? Again, he goes for it all the time, so I have to play for it. I don't think it's gonna hit, but at the price, you never know. I hit heel hook, right? I hit heel hook that was
Yeah.
that Walter Walker, so you never know.
Yeah.
And that was a new book that I got, so I've been trying to like prime it a little bit with these like long shots and like stupid parlays and stuff like that, and like so we'll see. What do you guys have in the chat here? So Rivovic's round 2 finish, I could see that. Yeah, it's a good fight. There's no problem shaking your money on this fight. Yeah. You might be able to find some live lines. I got Hasbrat plus 240. Yeah, it's just a sprinkle. I'm not confident. I'm just playing the number. I agree at the over there. Over once again, I could see that. Yeah. What is it? The over there goes to decision plus minus 175. What about kick to the balls? Yeah. We could see it. We could definitely see it there. Live betting depending on next hard win round 1. Yeah. So if Nasrat comes out and he wins round 1, which Zellhuber did, maybe we get Rivovic's plus 100 on the live line, and then I'll jump on that side because I do have plus money on the Nasrat side, and I'm okay to free roll, especially because we know Rivovic's can come on late. So keep that in mind. Or if we have Nasrat up 2 rounds, I did sprinkle the Rivovic's round 3, and that sort of covers your bases if he's up round 1. So keep that, or 2 rounds. So keep that in mind if that were to happen. Yeah. So the announcer's in the cage here. Let me just drop this down. Nasrat. Ribovix. Who's in the corner? Okay, yeah. So Faraz Habi is in the corner. I was wondering where his camp was. So they usually come up with good game plans. So we'll see. All right, logged in here, logged in there. Live betting is up and ready. Let's keep an eye on this, seeing if we can enter some Rivovic's live, depending on how this round goes. So
Get ready with the clock, mate.
Yeah, they're off. All right, good job. All right, Rivovic's opens up orthodox. Hasbrat in southpaw. Rivovic's in the blue trunks. Hasbrat in the red trunks. Inside low kick for Rivovic's lands. Rivovic's looks a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And Zellhuber was bigger than Rivovic's. That's crazy. Right hand there from Rivovic's. Outside body kick there from Rivovic's. Right hand misses there from Rivovic's. Left to the body there from Nasrat. Oh, left hand left for Nasrat lands. Rivovic's acknowledges, shakes it out. So early left lands for Nasrat.
Yeah, I've just seen it. Yeah, you're about 10 seconds ahead of me.
Okay. Right hand there off the guard for Rivovic's. High kick blocked. 1-2 lands for Rivovic's. Trying to get this live line up. Oh, table tennis. That's not what we want. Right hand hits the guard. Trying to watch both at the same time. All right. Left hand, right hand. Rivovic's in the pocket. I think he landed a right uppercut. Left jab off the guard. Right hand misses. Nasrat on the outside of the cage, which we expected, right? This is the Hyder Emil sort of thing. Inside low kick for Rivovic's lands. Nice one. Nice hard outside inside low kick. Left hand lands for Nasrat. Rivovic's still taking the center of the cage. Still in orthodox. Left hand off the guard for Nasrat. 1-1-2 lands for Nasrat. Big left hand again. Nasrat looks pretty fast to start. Rivovic's cut on the lip. High kick there from Rivovic's on the guard. Kick to the body from Nasrat. Left hand for Nasrat lands again. Watch this live line come down. Oh, what do we get? Minus 145 right away on Rivovix. I'm going to take it on live. I'm going to take Rivovix minus 145 just because I have the plus money on Hasbret there. We're only, 2 minutes in? Yeah, we're 2 minutes in and we're getting back to pick them. I got to take it when I get those. Minus 160 on FanDuel, minus 160 on DraftKings now. I got a unit on minus 145 Rivix, but that's because I have Nasrat at plus 270. Left hand lands for Rivix.
Geez, you got plus 270. That's a monster.
Two something. Line. I can't. Yeah, I got to remember the line. It was two mid twos, 220 something, and then decision only for Nasrat. So I think we're okay. I think we're free rolling at this point already. Outside low kick there from Rivovix. Nice left hand there from Nasrat again. Kick to the body from Nasrat. Rivovix still minus 160, minus 136 on FanDuel. Right hand lands for Rivovix. Left hand off the guard for Nasrat. Left hand to the body there from Nasrat. Nasrat working the liver. Watch that. Left hand again to the liver there from Nasrat. Rivovix with forward pressure. Punching off the guard. Left hand misses there from Nasrat. Nasrat keeps level changing, punching the body. Rivovix punching, but it looks like it's hitting the guard. Left hand up top. Kick to the body. 122 left in round number 1. A lot of these shots from Rivovix off the guard. Front high kick lands for Rivovix. Another front high kick. 1-2. A lot of these going off the guard, I think. Oh, another left hand there from Nasrat. Another left hand from Nasrat. Rivovix hits the guard again. Nasrat does a good job of keeping that high guard anytime he's not striking. Last minute in round number 1. Watch that high kick go. Rivovix goes high. I think Rivovix should go body kick. Nasrat keeps that high guard. He keeps hitting the guard. I think he goes body kick and it's open. That's wide open there. Nice dig to the body there from Nasrat again. There's a front kick from Rivovix. 1-2 off the guard. Hasbret minus 195 on the live line. 1-2 high for Rivovix. Nice left hand again from Nasrat. Oh, nice left hand there from Rivovix. Off the guard, but Hasbret's blocking a lot of these.
Rivovix plus 125.
Yeah, you got to plus something there, Rivovix. Oh. Back to pick him now.
Plus 175.
Yeah. Well. We called it too. I think he's going to come back here. So plus 180. I
love that line. I really do.
I'm going to put 300 on plus 180 here.
Yeah. I mean, are you so sure he lost that round?
But we knew that this was possible. We called it out, saying that he would be pick'em, after round 1. He jumped to pick'em like right away. So, okay. So we got some plus 300 at plus 180. We do have some Rivovix decision only. We do have a small position on Rivovix money line. I think we're profiting either way here. So I'm okay. Yeah. We called it, right? That's Rivovix. That's his type of fight. He just comes back later on, right? And they look to be okay in the corner. Rivovix standing up. He's not sitting down or anything. So his cardio seems to be fine. Nasrat landed a couple of left hands, and he's working the body, but I don't think he was in any danger. He took his biggest shot, so we'll see.
That's what happened in the Zellhuber fight, right?
Yeah,
he lost round 1. Yeah.
And like I said, I had plus 300 on Rivovix in that Zellhuber fight after round number 1. We're getting the same sort of line, not as big, but it's running out the same way, right? And I knew the number was weird. Minus 250 for this guy. All right, round number 2, they're off. I missed it again. All right, still southpaw for Hasbret. Orthodox outside low kick there from Rivovix. Return a big combo there from Nasrat. 1-2 from Rivovix. Still hitting off the guard. This is going to decision.
This is that body kick you were calling for.
Oh, nice left hand there from Rivovix. Did he throw it? There's a body kick from Nasrat. Yeah. He's keeping the high guard way too high. The body's way open. And it's Orthodox versus southpaw. I don't know why he keeps going high. 1-2-1 off the guard for Ribovics. 1-2 there from Ribovics. I didn't want to go too hard on the Ribovics side because I didn't want to give away all the profit on the Nasrat side, but I would take the Ribovics plus money here, plus 134. Yep. Oh, nice right hand there from Nasrat. Ribovics just eats it like breakfast. Another high kick there from Ribovics off the guard. Knee, high kick off the guard. He's throwing, but a lot of them are bouncing off the guard. I don't know how they're counting the significant strikes. ESPN says Ribovics at 38, so you look like you're on pace.
Yeah.
Nice left hand there from Nasrat. Left hand lands for Nasrat again. Dig to the body from Nasrat. I expected more. Well, he is on the forward pressure, but I expected more, a little bit in your face more, but he is still coming forward. Next kick to the body there from Ribovics. 1-1-2 off the guard again. One big elbow there from Nasrat. A little big volume here from Ribovics. Again, partially landing off the guard, but good visuals. Return from Nasrat. 1-2 low kick. Inside kick there from Ribovics. Right hand on the guard. 1-2-3. Yeah, 1-2-3 for Ribovics. 2:44 left in round number 2.
Ribovics not letting him rest here at all.
He's just always just in your face. Yeah,
inside he's not letting him breathe.
Yeah. 1-1-2. He's just throwing off the guard, and Nasrat says eats it, but I think it's the 3 on the 1-2-3 that's landing. He's going 1-2 to keep the guard up, and then he's trying to go around the guard with the 3, or 1-2-3 again lands for Ribovics. Keep an eye on that 1-2. Like he's hitting the guard on purpose, but then he's going around it with the 3.
Oh, he's landing nice now.
Yeah, left hand there lands for Nasrat.
48.
Nice knee there from Ribovics. Right hand, left hand high kick there from Ribovics. Entertaining fight. Oh, nice right hand there from Nasrat lands. Kick to the body from Nasrat. Oh. I should have played the alternate strike totals, but 1-2, 1-2. I don't know how any of these are counting or whatever, but he's throwing them off the guard. Nice uppercut, hits partially off the guard. Nasrat runs
forward. Really slowing down.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he's just
nice
standing
knee
there.
up the middle from that. Yeah, I agree.
What's the live line?
Ribovics plus 225 on FanDuel, plus 150 on DraftKings. So you can get minus 195 on Hasbrat on DraftKings, but it's moving a little bit. Minus 230 on DraftKings, and you can get plus 225 on FanDuel. This round's close.
Plus 225 is very nice.
You think it's 1-1? It could be 1-1.
I think. Yeah, Ribovics is winning this round.
1-1-2 there from Nasrat. I kind of agree. Plus 250. Nasrat lands a big left hand.
I'd like to see a strike count for this round.
Yeah, significant strikes looks equal right now, but it's not round by round. And Nasrat would have won the first round, I think. But
oh, look at that! The difference in the combinations.
Yeah. Oh, Nasrat lands another straight left. A left hand there from Nasrat. One, two, three, 1-2. Left hook there lands for Ribovics. Knee up the middle.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. So round's done. Minus 360 for Nasrat on the live line. 250 for Ribovics. It's coming down a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to give it to Nasrat. I thought he could have won that round. I know that you're thinking that it's 1-1.
You think he might be up 2?
I think it's close. Yeah,
it's close. It's close.
I think both guys landed their shots. I know Nasrat landed a couple of left hands. I know Ribovics landed a couple of left hands around the guard as well. I just don't know how they're scoring it, what they're seeing cage side, right? Like Ribovics throwing a lot of volume, but a lot of it's getting blocked. A lot of it's getting through as well, too, right? I think Nasrat landed the cleaner left hands, if that makes sense. So when he's throwing, those left hands are like snapping the head back, whereas Nasrat has the high guard. He's getting hit, but the high guard sort of disguises the damage. I don't know, but we have Rivix round 3. It's sort of, if Nasrat's up 2 rounds, then we're okay with the Rivix round 3. And yeah, what do you guys think in the chat? So I miss you says coin flip round. I kind of agree. I think it was like a 60-40, 55-45 Nasrat round. I think it was very close. Give it to Revo, just straight pressure. I think it was close, but yeah, round 3. Got the thing up. All right, they shake off. All right, Rivix goes high kick, still orthodox versus southpaw. Like we said, no real grappling attempts. Kimura going down the toilet, but that's okay. 1-1-2 off the guard for Rivix. Oh, nice left hand there from Rivix, I think landed. 1-2-3. Inside low kick there from Rivix. High kick off the guard from Rivix. Still didn't go to the body. The body's open. Wait. One, two, three again. Landed partially. I'm not looking to get in. I don't know. Yeah, it's pick him on the live line. So I guess everybody thinks it's 1-1 now. But I think Nasrat has all the 2-0 upside, right? It could be 2-0, and then you're getting a steal on Nasrat at pick'em. Or it could be 1-1, and then you're still getting Nasrat. So I'm going to load up a Nasrat line just in case. If he looks like he's winning this round, I'm going to play Nasrat. Because at worst case, I think it's 1-1. Best case, it's 2-0. Left hand lands for Nasrat. Minus 130 now in Nasrat. Nice dig to the body there from Rivix. Kick to the body from Nasrat. One, 1-2 there from Nasrat. Digs to the body there from Nasrat. Digs to the body from Rivix. The crowd makes such a difference. The sphere was going nuts. Left hand there from Rivix. Dig to the body kind of low. Ooh, a spin attack from Rivix misses. Inside kick there from Rivix. Inside kick for Nasrat. Yeah, I think we're going to get a good line on Nasrat here. I'm not convinced that it's 1-1 completely, right? The lines are thinking it's 1-1, and I get that. It could be 1-1, but it could also be 2-0.
I mean, the over on these strikes is definitely hit, right?
Yeah.
Over 8, no problems.
Yeah. Nice big knee there from Rivix. And John Anik going nuts doesn't help the live line, right? Nice left hand there from Nasrat. I'm going to play some Nasrat if it gets to big plus money. Look, it's plus 150 now, plus 200 for Nasrat. Okay, so the live line basically assumes that it's 1-1. And now it looks like Rivix is winning this round. But
yeah,
the second round was close. I'm going to say it's close. So I'm getting plus 200. If Nasrat's up 2 rounds, he should be minus 300, minus 400. Nasrat with the takedown. I'm going to take it. Nasrat with the takedown.
He's that Kimura. Where's that Kimura?
I got plus 100. Yeah, where's that Kimura? Now he's Nasrat with the takedown. 1 minute 50 left in the fight. I put 1 unit. Got even money on it. FanDuel's still hanging plus 180 if you can get that.
Hack price 285 now.
Plus 300 now.
Wow.
I'm going to take it for another half unit. I don't know. I'm going nuts here.
He's winning this round
He's winning this round, right? And he's up round 1 too, right?
Yeah,
so even if round 2 was a Rivix round, he's winning this round. Still a minute 22. I got another.
Is that a pick him now? Did you get it?
Yeah, I got minus 112 for another half unit. Now they're back up to their feet. Nasrat looks for a takedown again. This one's going to be close. Big left hand there from Nasrat. Front kick there from Nasrat. Another duck under for takedown. Doesn't get it. Last minute in the round. Ducks under. Oh, big left hand there from Nasrat. Ducks under for takedown again. Doesn't get it. These guys are done. 30 seconds left, 35 seconds left. 1-1-2 for Nasrat. Nasrat coming forward, lands a left hand. Another left hand for Nasrat. Plus 150 still on DraftKings if you want that. Plus 200 on DraftKings. Oh, it just dropped.
Oh, man, what a fight, huh?
Yeah, it's so much better with the crowd there. But another duck under there for Nasrat. Doesn't get it. Lands a left hand. 10 seconds left. Both guys bleeding. What a nice fight. I like this Ribovics kid, man.
Yeah.
He threw a head kick at the end of the round, Ribovics, and it looked. The announcers are saying he
it landed.
It landed clean?
That's
Oh, he did land.
unbelievable fight. Yeah. Fight of the night. What are you saying? It closed at a pick 'em. I think Hack Press closed plus 100.
I don't know what to make of this, right? So I thought that Ribovics won. Nasrat had won round one. I thought round two was very close. I thought it was like 55-45. Nasrat, I think he could have edged it out with like some of the cleaner shots. And then round three, Ribovics landed some bigger shots. Nasrat got the takedown. Nasrat landed some clean shots. I think you're going to see scorecards all over the place. You might see
Yeah, I think so too.
30-27 both ways or something like that, right? So
you know that Ribovics fight, all three judges had different scorecards. They're all over the place. No round was scored the same.
The Zellhuber one, yeah.
Yeah, it was all over the place. So no two judges had the same card. This could be the same. Like it's easier to score close low volume fights than it is close high volume fights.
Oh yeah.
It just comes down to whatever angle the judge is sitting at.
And again, this was a number play, right? Like we got, we said Hasbrat's the side number wise, right? Like you want in these close fights, you always want the plus 200. I'll take it every time. There we go. Split. 29-28 Nasrat. 29-28 Ribovics. 29-28 Nasrat. Split decision.
Oh, I know some people made a lot of money on that one then.
Yeah.
A lot of money. There's a lot of people picking him pre-fight at that price. You can't blame anybody, man.
That was great, man. That was
what a great fight.
Plus 200 in round three. Like I want to see the scores. If anybody can send me those scorecards, I would like to know if he was up 2 rounds or what the scorecards look like. It was the splittiest of splits that you can get. We cashed live on Nasrat. We hit Ribovics live. We're all over the place. I got to do all the math, but I think I had to have profited. We hit Nasrat pre-fight. We hit him live for a unit, another half unit. We hit Ribovics for a unit. So I know I'm all over the place, guys, with the live betting, and I'm betting both sides. But in a fight, like this is going to be a close fight. It's going to go to split decision. When you get the opportunity to free roll or get good plus money on the side, when you know the fight's going to go a certain way, take the plus money, take the free. It's a fight. At the end of the day, you don't know what the judges are seeing. You're getting like big plus money. You take it, you get to arb off. If you get the free roll, it's so nice watching a fight free rolling because you win and you can't lose, right? So we got Nasrat good plus money early. We got Ribovics coming back on the other side. Then we got some Nasrat again. So I don't mind playing both sides. Here's a tip: if you are going to play both sides, though, try to like separate them on the books, so the books doesn't see you playing both sides on whatever. They'll peg you as a sharp. But if you can split them up, get 2 different books, that's normally the way to go. But that's just a tip in terms of live betting. That's what I do. And like just the very first fight, sometimes I will bet a side pre-fight with the intention of biting it live, because I know it's going to go a certain way and stuff, right? So, what do you guys say? So.
Nate doesn't like it. He's calling robbery. I don't think it's a robbery split decision. Like a 30-27 might have been a robbery or something.
Yeah, it could have gone either way. Right?
The scorecards. 2 judges gave Hack Press round 1 and 2. I mean, that's kind of how you were seeing it, right?
There you go. He should have been minus 300 in round 3, minus 400, right? And so sometimes what I find, and this is a tip, so the sports books, I feel like they have to pick a side when setting the line. So in a very close round, they decided to give it to Ribovics and then set the line pick them at the end of round number 3 or at the end of round number 2. Meanwhile, because it was a close round, Hasbrat was up 2 rounds. He should have been minus 300, minus 400 because Rivic needs a finish in order to win that fight, right? So sometimes you can pick off these off lines, and when they are off, you just have to play the numbers game. We thought it could be 1-1, but we thought it could be 2-0. If I'm getting plus 200, plus 300 on Hasbrat's, and I know round 2 was a toss-up, you sort of have to play it. And then at that point, we saw Hasbrat get the takedown. At that point, it sealed it for me. I'm going to jump on the Hasbrat line. Unfortunately, I saw plus 200 and it dropped down to pick him. I would have loved to got that plus 200, but in the end, we roll and we make some money there. So the chat saying, 2-1 Rivovics, lovely slow starters, always good for hammering live lines. Yeah, there's a couple of them that just slow start, and then we see it in the numbers. We saw it in the volume. We showed it to you pre-fight. Like he just trends up as the fight goes on, and we knew that there's a possibility that we're going to get Pick'em after round 1, and we played that perfectly there. So, Cod says 2-1 Rivovics. Yeah, a lot of the guys saying 2-1 Rivovics. I don't think it was clear. 29-28 Rivovics. Correct score. Knack landed cleaner shots round 2. Robbery ad. Not a robbery at all. Sal Diamato. Go back and watch it. I think Nasrat landed the cleaner shots, but yeah.
What was it? Was it Sal with the shifty scorecard? Was it?
Maybe I don't. You saw the score. I didn't look at the scorecards. But
I'll be back in just a tick, mate. I'll be back.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for. Nate says lost round 2-3. I get it. Nas Saldiamal gives Nas 2 and 3. Could have gone either way. All of those rounds were weird, right? And gave round 1 to Esteban. Oh, they're already coming out. Okay, so not to dwell on the past there, I wanted to touch on firstly. I don't have a ton of this on this next fight, but I do want to point out significant strikes for Cody Brundage. And I'll touch on it why it's over on here on DraftKings, Fighter Props here. Here you can see 20 plus for Brundage at plus 110. I think his line is 14.5. Some books have like 12.5, 11.5. I get it, and let me show you something here, and I'll tell you why. Here, I'll bring this up here. So I use Fight Odds here for my stats. Well, not for some of the tapes here. So let's go to Cody Brundage here. Look, the line came down. There's a lot of money coming around on Cody Brundage, right? So offensive striking. I can pull up our numbers, but I'll just sort of show it to you here. These are Cody Brundage's significant strikes. Well, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry, guys. Was it not scaring the whole time? All right. Here, significant strikes, Cody Brundage. This is what he's landed in the last couple of fights there. 1, 4, 9, 2, 3, 20, 15, 4, 28, and 19. So you're going to say, Art, you're crazy, man. How are you going to take Cody Brundage over significant strikes when he can't even go over 10 in his fights, right? Even the Cedric Dumas going to decision, and he only landed 3 strikes, right? But you take a look here over striking time, right? And we'll go through them here. Abdul Razak Hassan, that was a 37-second fight. He landed 1 strike, right? Obviously, he's not going to go over with 37 seconds. He got rocked there. Bo Nickel grappled him almost all fight, right? He got that takedown early. He grappled him. There was no striking in that fight whatsoever. Zach Reese, Cody Brundage comes out. He grabs the takedown early, gets Zach Reese down to the ground. Zach Reese grabs an armbar. He gets the slam from the armbar. Again, no striking in that fight. Jacob Malkoun, that was a grappling fight as well. Jacob Malkoun comes out grappling early. Jacob Malkoun gets the top time. He lands these shots to the back of the head, and Brundage wins by disqualification. But again, 0 striking in that because Malkoun grappled for most of that fight. You can see here 10 seconds of strike time. Cedric Dumas, that one actually going to decision. Cedric Dumas, not a grappler, but you know what? Cody Brundage ends up jumping guillotine. I think he jumped guillotine like 10 times. He gave away the fight just by going to guillotine, Dumas surviving, and then getting all this top time. Again, not a lot of striking time in that fight. Rodolfo Vieira, BJJ guy, right? A lot of grappling in that fight. And that one's still going to 20 strikes in that fight against the BJJ guy in Vieira. Mikhail Olizachik, that one fight ended in the first round, KO in the first round. That fight, again, ended early. Tresean Gore, there was actually some striking here. So it was a 3.5-minute fight. There was about 2.5 minutes of striking time. He got 15 strikes landed in that round 1 before finding the finish against Tresean Gore. Same thing with Dalcha. He gets the guillotine 3 minutes into round number 1, only landing 4 strikes. Nick Maximov was a grapple fest as well. So all of this to say this is the perfect setup numbers, right? So what the books do is they go back and they look 1, 4, 9, 2, 3. Okay, we'll set the significant strike total around 10 because he's never gone over 10. So we'll set it around 10, 15. We'll set it at that time. But to look into the fights, there was no striking time. Find me a fight where there was over 4 minutes of striking time for Cody Brundage. So all that to say, I think the significant strikes are live here for Cody Brundage. You look at the Julian Marquez fight, he's lost 3 fights in a row, all by knockout. Ozzy, you tell me, is Julian Marquez's chin completely gone, or is it just the competition that he's
I don't know if
fighting?
it's completely gone, but his I just don't think his heart's in it either, if you know what I mean. I think if he faces too much adversity, either guy might.
Yeah, they're both
be out, but
right.
over 15 strikes, I don't care who's fighting who.
I'm taking
I'd play. Yeah.
So what I will say, okay, so Zach Reese was a clean uppercut. There was a kick, and then Zach Reese hit him clean. He knocked him out, right? 20 seconds, great. Marc-Andre Barriault normally takes guys into the later rounds, right? Marc-Andre Barriault landing 100 significant strikes in this 2-round fight, right? So Marquez is hittable. Barriault lands 109 significant strikes, and that didn't even go past round number 3. So Gregory Rodriguez goes 49 significant strikes, and that ended in the first round as well. Gregory Rodriguez getting 3 knockdowns in that fight. So you cannot tell me that Brundage landing 50 significant strikes or even 12 significant strikes is out of the question, right? And historically, Julian Marquez has been really good granite chin. And so I just don't know. Gregory Rodriguez hits hard. Marc-Andre Barriault takes guys into the later rounds. I don't know, right? So what I do know is Cody Brundage is a quitter. I think that he should be 0-7 in his fights. I know when he can't get guys out of there in the first round, he sort of gives up and stuff. And I heard that Cody Brundage wants a first round KO. The other thing I have in this fight, just while it's loading up, is I have fight ends by KO. I think it covers Cody Brundage round 1 KO. I think it covers if he goes late and he sort of gives up and gasses. I don't know if there's going to be much Marquez takedowns. He doesn't really go for the takedowns, so I don't really know if submissions are going to be there. Maybe, but I think the submission for Marquez was priced a little bit too low, and the submission or the KO for Marquez a little bit too high. So I'm looking for like a KO Marquez, but only after Cody Brundage gets a shitload of strikes. So let's hope, man, because I'm going to shoot for the moon here. If Cody Brundage gets some strikes, I'm hitting everything. Ozzy, do you have anything while the last second here? You said I don't think you had much there. Make sure that I'm logged in both here. Marquez, Brundage. I would have bet Brundage by round 1 DQ, but I didn't find the line. Okay. All right, I think I'm still logged in here. What do you got? Brundage by decision. Yeah, maybe. He doesn't just.
I could actually see that. I looked at the number; it was plus 600.
Yeah.
It's just one of those fights where if it goes over 5 minutes, that's probably going the distance. You know.
Yeah.
These guys are going to lose a lot of finishing equity. So yeah, I don't mind that. Who was that? Fuge.
Yeah. These guys can both gas at the same rate, right? And then just lose all the power, and then it just becomes a slop fest.
Yeah, they might both be gassed in the first round. This might look like Kimbo Data 5000.
Right. Round number 1. All right, they're off. Orthodox for Brundage, orthodox for Marquez. Come on, let's get some strikes. High kick off the guard for Brundage. Kick to the body. He likes to step in elbow thing. Right hand lands for Brundage. 1. Outside low kick, look like it misses. Marquez with the 1-2 down the middle misses. Right hand for Brundage lands. Oh, Marquez is wobbled. Brundage landed right hand. Marquez is wobbled. Right hand over the top. Marquez seems like he's surviving a little bit. Front kick from Brundage again. I think that's 3. Outside low kick from Brundage 4. Outside low kick 5. Right hand for Brundage 6. All right, back to the center of the cage. 14.
He might be at 10 already. Yeah, this is cashing now.
Buddy, you know how fucking great this would be if this cashes? All right, so a little bit slower pace, slowing down. High kick off the guard there from Brundage. More leg kicks, Brundage. Let me go. Let me get some leg kick wins.
You know that count all them leg kicks. They count checked kicks as well. They don't know.
Oh yeah, outside low kick again from Brundage. What's this live line? Trying to pull up the live lines here. Outside kick there. Jab. Is this live? Right hand there from Brundage lands.
Yeah, you hit it. You've hit it.
I need lots more. Lots more. Give me more.
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 You got 50.
More.
You're holding on to 50.
I need 50. 50 for like a bucket. 1-1-2 there from Brundage. Oh, Marquez lands a right hand. 1-2 lands for Brundage already. It's a great bet. Already. I don't care what you said. It was a great bet. Brundage with the knee. Marquez down to the ground. Uh-oh. Now they're grappling. Now Brundage looking for, what is this? He's going to end up on bottom. He's looking for Dars or an Anaconda. Brundage. He looks to be okay. He's trying to pull him into it, but there's a lot of room there for Marquez to get out. Brundage on top working on the choke. What's that?
He's going to try to gator roll. I don't think it's a good idea.
No, I think he's going to end up on bottom if he does. Marquez trying to get back to his feet. Just let it go. Back out. Yeah, they're back to the feet. Right hand lands for Brundage. 1-2 lands for Brundage again. This is a Brundage round so far. Nice jab there from Brundage. More. Halfway through round number 1. Knee up the middle, just misses. Nice jab there from Brundage. Right hand. Oh, left hand lands for Marquez. Nice jab from Brundage.
Cody looking tired though, huh?
A little bit. Yeah, this is a bad pace. I'm going to look for a Marquez line. Nice 350 on the Marquez. I want to see him survive this round here first. Loading up a Marquez 1 minute or 1 unit. Big breath there from Brundage. Big overhand misses from Marquez. Brundage seems to be okay, but he is keep an eye on the cardio of Brundage here. He's trying not to punch himself out. Just take some off the power. No power, Brundage. Just touch. Nice left hand there from Marquez. Another left hand from Marquez. Oh, big right hand from Marquez. Lands. Oh, no. Right hands for Marquez. Followed up. Oh, Brundage is rocked.
Oh, let's go.
Try to get no, didn't get it. Try to get in. Marquez looking for submission. Doesn't get it. Following up, Brundage on the fence. Nice knee from Marquez. Oh, the referee's close. Brundage is going to quit. Uppercuts from Marquez. Big right hand from Brundage throwing back. Oh, they're fucking throwing. Calm down, guys. Knee up the middle.
Back of the head.
Couple of body shots from Marquez.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Brundage already at 26. Right hand, left hand from Marquez. More strikes. Knee up the middle from Brundage. What is this? They fucking stopped the action.
Oh, that elbow. Whoa.
Both guys lost their mouthpiece. Oh, big uppercut from Brundage. Oh, right hand from Brundage. Oh, big right hand from Brundage.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the referee almost stopped it. Couple of shots from Brundage here. More shots. More shots from Brundage. They're going to survive the round. Oh, my goodness. More strikes. Big strikes from Brundage. 18 seconds left in round number 1. The referee, what? The referee stopped it. Round 1 KO for Brundage. Wow. How are you going to stop it there? ESPN starting 47. Are you crazy? 47. No.
Brundage gets the KO, huh? I reckon that 50 might hit.
50?
About hitting round 1.
56? This fucking hit. Guys, 50 significant strikes hit with a KO round 1.
Wow.
We hit fight ends by KO. And oh my goodness, I got it. All right, we're loading this up. UFC stats. People said, "Art, you're crazy. How can you take Cody Brundage over significant strikes?" It was oh my god, and Brundage gets more fights, so we get more time to feed him. Oh man, he should have let that go, but let's see. Okay. We're going to be pressing F5 here on the keyboard quite a bit here.
I mean, yeah, kind of strange from Marquez to stay in that position instead of go to his back and
Just
try to
roll
get
and
some
whatever.
kind of
Yeah. Look at this one. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, so this was when the De La Rosa fight was canceled. I heard the De La Rosa fight, but they still hung the line. So what I do is I add it into a parlay because I think DraftKings likes parlays more. It looks more square if I have more legs. So the Brundage round one or 50, 50 plus was plus 2,000. Plus 2,000, I added Montana De La Rosa. So look at this number. It would have been 500 to win 10 grand if it goes 50 50 plus. But I had that the round robin with the other guy there, so I cashed huge. Cashed huge. Come on. Mark Brundage is crying. I can't believe round one KO cashed.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people made money off this. Like he was plus 160 when I was going to bet him. He got bet all the way down to, I think, a pick 'em. Maybe he was a slight favorite.
Yeah. A lot of money came in on Brundage, and I was hoping to get some like Marquez live. I figured like he would blow his load early and stuff, so he got him out of there, man. I'm like that Jedi. I can see the future and stuff. I go there, I see the fights, and I come back and I bet them. All right, let's see. 50.
Yeah, I had the over 15 and a half significant strike. So that covered, I took a loss on Marquez.
Oh yeah,
At
that's
minus 105, but I mean that paid for it. So there's no way they both lose. You know, if you're getting minus 200 when you combine the two bets,
yeah.
either Marquez wins or Cody's got to win within 15 strikes to lose that bet. So
Come on, F5, F5, F5. Because the ESPN ones, the Bet365 ones are not official, right? So the official lines come from UFC stats. I'm going to be here recording this, until this one comes in. So give me a bit here. What we can talk about this next fight. It's the main event already, right? So that's good. We're on a good pace. We're going to get a little bit of a break here because of the round one KO. And the best part in all this, we're going to get another Cody Brundage fight. He won't get cut. He'll get another one. He's very emotional here. He might retire.
he should retire. There's not many guys he can win against in
No.
UFC.
He had a decent chin. He got rocked quite a bit. Both of them got rocked. Come on, refresh. Oh, here we go. Run by Brent's not this time. We're coming. Round one, 445. Just add a couple more for me, man. If it's good, if it ends 49, I'm gonna flip this table. Come on, refresh it. He loves that knee up the middle. Fuck. I'll just tell you guys for the next fight, I'm on Asu money line, but I did get it at plus 265.
Did you get his sub? Did you play his sub? I seen you were thinking about that during the week.
I took his submission only line. So, and I took, I didn't take the rear naked choke, but if he's going to win, it's probably going to be rear naked choke. And
yeah, he gets to that position a lot, actually. Yeah. He just doesn't finish. But sometimes, he gets that position with only a minute to go in the fight. If he can find that position with 2 or 3 minutes, it's definitely live.
I watched the one because of he got the rear naked. The last time he got the rear naked choke, who the fuck was it against? Ode Osborne. It wasn't a rear naked choke. He was on the chin, and so the neck crank was the face crank or whatever. Just tells me that he has a really good squeeze. So I think it's live. I think like you said, he gets to that position a lot. What he does is, what I like from Asu is his chain grappling, right? And it's not just his first layer. So Manel Kape has a really good takedown defense. Like his first sprawl, his initial sprawl is great, right? And I get that, good hips. But it's what Asu does is he drops down, the level change, he'll grab a single leg. he's not looking to change the single leg. He'll look to push the single leg up against the fence, change it to a double leg. He'll look to get under, get the back, and then he has a bunch of back takes, back drops from the back when he gets there. So I think that he finds his way onto the back all the time. And then if he gets the body triangle there, you can't tell me that the rear naked choke or the submission's off. It was plus. I saw it come up first at plus 700. I waited. Then another book opened at plus 1,000, and I think I hit plus 1050 on it. And then I think DraftKings had plus 1,200 or something like that. So I think it's way off. I think that's how he wins. It's either submission or decision from a lot of top time grappling here. I think eventually Kape is going to find the ground. You can't tell me that Kape is going to go 25 minutes without without touching his butt on the ground. I get it. Kape is amazing. He has really good hands, very fast, very good, footwork. He does everything well, right? I get it. But Asu is just the type of matchup that he brings. And again, keep in mind, guys, I got plus 265. I got it early. I have 2 units on plus 265. I'm oh my God, 44. Are you crazy? 44? Oh God.
44. Damn, that's pain.
68 strikes. So they didn't count any of those like ground strikes as significant. God damn it. But we hit all the other ones. I would have loved that. Would have been 10 grand. If you got 6 strikes more, it would have been 10 grand. Are you serious? Oh, what a bad beat. What a bad beat. I have to tally it all up later, but man, what a read. Okay, so that's disappointing. I'm gonna feel that one forever. Every time Cody Brundage fights, it's gonna be bad memories now. But the read was there. Okay, so going back to this Asu fight. Okay, so Manel Kape, he's a kickboxer, right? So one of the things for me is, and then again, I'll show you here on the numbers. It sort of explains it a little bit better. So Manel Kape, he fights Mohamed Mokaev, right? That's the best competition or the best. Like Mokaev's a wrestler, right? And so how does Manel Kape come out? He takes the center of the cage. He's a counter striker. He's not an aggressive striker. He's a counter striker. He'll take the center of the cage. He'll keep his right foot in the center of the cage, and he'll just watch you as you circle around the outside. Mokaev, a wrestler, was able to outland Manel Kape in the first round because Manel Kape does nothing. He just looks at him, and he keeps his distance. He's waiting for Mokaev to come in. Look, Manel Kape lands 7 significant strikes in round number 1, and he's supposed to be a striker. There was 0 grappling in this fight, right? Or in this round. He just takes the center. He circles around the outside. Or sorry, he takes the center, lets you circle around. Mokaev just peppers him with leg kicks and strikes and stuff like that. And Manel Kape gives away round number 1. You're laying minus 250, minus whatever on Manel Kape, and he's giving away the first round to a wrestler. It's not great, okay? And then round 2 comes. Mokaev finally decides to grapple. He gets Manel Kape down on the ground, and Manel Kape's trying to fight to get up. But Mokaev got him down, okay? Mokaev starts grabbing his shorts and starts like revealing his ass and all that stuff. The referee gets mad and he stands them back up, okay? That's the only way that he stood back up is the referee had to stand them back up. And then Mokaev ends up winning round 1, and I think maybe round 3 or whatever it was, ends up losing the decision to Mokaev. He was a big underdog. He was plus 170 as an underdog there. Now he's against Asu Almabayev, who is also a grappler, counter grappler, right? Who can, okay, I'm not saying that Asu is the same as Mokaev. I'm not saying his wrestling is the same, but I'm saying the game plan against the wrestler is the same. I think his takedown defense is the same, right? So Manel Kape as an underdog against Mokaev, plus 170 made sense. Now he's coming in at minus 210 against Asu. I just think the line is a little bit wide. I think that Manel Kape can give away rounds. Also, I think Manel Kape is a striker. He likes to kick a lot. Okay, he throws these kicks, these outside kicks, high kicks. Asu, anytime you kick him, he will grab the kick, he will catch the kick, and he will take you down from the kick. So now Manel Kape has 0 kicking game. He can't not kick without the threat of getting taken down. So that's a worry, right? So his striking game is a pretty, is there too. The other thing that Manel Kape does is he likes this flying knee that he throws all the time. A lot of the takedowns that he gave up were because of flying knee, right? So he's been taken down 7 times here on the grappling side, defensive grappling here. He gave up 2.5 minutes to David Dvorak on the ground. As soon as he got taken down by David Dvorak, he stayed flat and ended the round on bottom. Against Matheus Nicolau, he got taken down, ended the round on bottom. Against Makayev, he got taken down and ended the round on bottom. I get that his takedown defense is great. I get that his hips are great. I get that his hands are great. I get that Manel Kape is great. But against this type of matchup, against Asu will grapple. He will chain wrestle. He will get you down to the ground. At some point, Manel Kape will be flat off his back on the ground. At that point, if I can get Manel Kape at pick'em plus 100, anything in that range, I will be looking to live bet Manel Kape. Okay, I have plus 265 on Asu. I'm looking to get plus 100-ish on Manel Kape. I think we might get there, especially if he gives away round number one. I think at some point in the fight, we're going to get to pick'em or whatever. So I think it's live. And just my last point in this, Asu's coming in. He's replacing an opponent. I can't remember. Oh, he was replacing Brendan Royval. This was supposed to be a 5-round fight against Brendan Royval. Brendan Royval is a striker at heart, right? Like he's a striker. It's completely different type of striking. Asu fills in at late notice, and now it's completely different. It's a wrestler. So you think that they were training takedown defense against Brendan Royval? No. They were bringing in strikers, all this stuff. Now Asu brings a whole different type of camp that he has to deal with. He has to train takedown defense, all this stuff. Whereas Asu, he always wants to grapple. He was scheduled to be on the card. It's not short notice for him. He was in fight camp already. He's looking to grapple. He's looking to get Kape down. I think he can get Kape down at least once or twice. And again, I think his top control is good. I think that I'm going to find spots to jump on the Manel Kape side. I wouldn't surprise me if Asu wins. It wouldn't surprise me if he wins by submission. Wouldn't surprise me if he wins by decision. I'm playing the number here. I'm taking Asu. I got plus 265. Ozzy, what do you think?
Yeah, a lot of info. Hard to argue with anything there. I just think Asu, he doesn't on the feet. He's going to stay way out in the distance, throw a few leg kicks, and he really is grapple heavy. Just that's it. That's his win equity. He has to get the fight to the ground. But we've seen, like you said, Kape's been taken down. He gets taken down a lot off leg kicks as well. I've seen the video you posted during the week. Kape's got to watch that. He's got to change his fight style a little bit. We've seen Asu sometimes he can have pretty decent ground and pound and do enough work to keep the fight on the mat. Other times guys are able to get up on him. So we'll see what happens. I just think if he can find the back, that's probably the round over. I think he's going to be able to hold that position and maintain it, win that round. Like I said, it's going to be low volume striking. This guy, he doesn't throw a lot of volume. If he does, it's probably most likely going to be, like I said, the leg kicks or strikes from top control. So we'll see what happens. I think Kape 4-5 a decision is probably something I'm going to just quickly chuck something on now.
I forgot that. Yeah, I've been thinking about
the other thing I have in a crazy parlays ending with Asu to get, I think, under 60 strikes, which he doesn't have a very high strike count. I think he's only gone over 40 strikes once in his last few fights. So yeah, I don't expect him to really get a high volume striking output here against Manel Kape. I think both guys are going to be doing a bit of staring at each other, and Kape's probably going to be a little bit more tentative on the feet just to make sure he's not getting taken down. Even against strikers, he can be a little tentative and not really win these rounds by a huge margin.
Yeah,
that's why I don't have a problem with Asu, because if he does get a takedown, even in the last minute of the fight, and doesn't do much with it, it might be enough to just steal the round. So yeah, Kape really needs to get going. I think Kape's probably going to win the later rounds. We can see Asu with his takedown style. If he's going for a lot of takedowns early, we've seen him, attempt, over 10 takedowns in fights, 3-round fights. How's that going to play out in 5 rounds? I'm not sure, but yeah, it just depends on whether if Kape can get up early, I can't see why I can't get up late. So it's going to be one that'll you'll probably have a good idea who's going to win within the first 2 rounds, even if it goes the distance. But yeah, not in a rush to bet Kape at minus 210 or 220, whatever he is.
I know a lot of guys playing the juice.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to do that. I know a lot of people that are as well, and they've got a very strong opinion on it. But yeah, maybe he is one of the very best. But we've seen him take fights off where he's got a low strike output of his own, and you can't do that against a guy who can just steal a round by getting a takedown at the end of the round. So
yeah,
Kape's got to up his striking output for sure.
I'm showing the numbers here on the screen over at DraftKings. If you wanted to play some alt takedown lines, there's some decent value here. Remember, this is a 5-round fight. This fight's scheduled to go 5 rounds and favored to go 5 rounds. And then you're getting Asu, the grappler, the chain grappler, at 7+ takedowns at plus 3,000, 6+ takedowns at plus 2,000. I think I sprinkled it. I'm feeling a little bit frisky, off of those strikes. I might add to it a little bit. That's his path to victory. And if Manel Kape, if the line is right on Manel Kape, and that's probably because you were confident that he can get up and he can get back to his feet, then this could fly over, right? If Manel Kape cannot get back up to his feet, then Asu money line is complete value, right? So it's either Asu money line is value or these alt takedowns are value, because Asu's going to shoot takedowns. And is he going to hold him down? I think he's going to hold him down, but I think Manel Kape's going to get up once or twice. I got to play this 6 more. I played it already. I think I sprinkled like $50 or something on all of these, but now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm up, I got to play some more lines here. I think they're overrating his takedown defense. I don't think he's really fought a true, other than Mokaev, and then Mokaev didn't really have to grapple that fight. Gonna add some more.
That's crazy. I'm seeing at Ladbrokes in Australia, Asu 5+ takedowns minus 300.
What?
How insane is that?
Minus 300? Oh my goodness.
For 5 takedowns. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so I put $50, 7+, 6+, 5+, and then 4. I think I did as well. So sprinkle these on these alt totals. These are good ways to get in if you don't want to take a money line side. Again, I'm letting you guys know I am looking at taking a Manel Kape live bet position, but that's because I have an Asu plus 265 position. So keep that in mind because I'm looking for that. I do think that Asu could come out early. And then I did sprinkle Kape KO 345. So keep that in mind. All right. Last one of the night, and then it's off there. Kape Asu. Once again, Ozzy, I want to thank you for joining me. It's been always a great time. Always love the back and forth. Always love picking your mind, and glad we're on the same. Every time we're on the same page on stuff, I just feel more confident about stuff, so I press it more.
Yeah, you got the most insightful breakdowns I ever hear each week. So keep up the good work, mate.
Thank you, appreciate that. That's just my style. Like I spend a lot of time looking at the fights, looking at the nuances, the X's and O's. I don't feel like a lot of people really do that. And I look at the stances, the tendencies, and so I break that into my breakdown. A lot of people just say, "Oh, he lost to this guy. He must be good. He won this guy," sort of thing. So I can't tell you anybody. Find me one person that was on Cody Brundage 50+ significant strikes. Nobody was taking that, right? So the reads are there. Sometimes you just need the bounces, and if the bounces go there, you just make incredible bank.
That's another one. I tried to tail you on that. I was only getting plus 900. You got what? Plus 2,000?
Yeah. It didn't hit, but
it wouldn't be plus 2,000 if they had a rematch. I can tell you that.
Yeah. That was the last time you could get plus 2,000 on that for sure. And you got to find those spots, right? Like they're not
almost hit round 1.
Yeah. Might be a little bit higher. Now, the other thing I want to say about Asu is if you wanted to back Asu in his last couple of fights, he was like minus 400, minus 300, minus 350.
600.
Yeah, you're getting plus 265 on this guy now, and he was like I have a bet on him to be champion. I think he has the tools. I think he's good. I'm high on him. I'm high on Kape. Don't get me wrong. I think Manel Kape's really good as well. I just think it's the matchup here, and I wouldn't want to lay juice on this side, knowing that he can give it away, and then Asu just has a clear grappling edge. And I know people are on like Manel Kape submission. I don't see it. He got Dvorak close, sure, I get it, but he's not going to armbar this guy from bottom. He's not going to triangle this guy from bottom. If he has his way, he's going to stand up and strike, right?
Yeah. Like you were saying, though, getting him now as a big dog opposed to a big favorite. His game plan is still the same as those previous fights. His winning condition and style is still the same. Yeah, he's going against a much better opponent here, but we have seen Kape fall to that same style before. So
yeah,
I'd be more confident in it, to be honest, if it was a 3-round fight.
Yeah, for sure. But Kape hasn't gone 5 rounds, and I don't know what his cardio looks like if he gets taken down here. So they're in the cage. They're going to go out. We're going to get ready. That's the main event. Manel Kape going to be in the white trunks. Asu Almabayev in the black trunks. You ready? You ready? Then they are off. Fucking. All right, Manel Kape in southpaw. Asu in orthodox. Looks like okay. So I'm going to load up a Manel Kape side. I'm going to put 2 units on the Manel Kape side, and I'm hoping to get him pick him at some point. No strikes landed so far. A lot of feeling out like we expected. Asu going to be outside in kicking range at this point, and as soon as he enters, he's not going to sit in the pocket. He'll stay on the outside. Kick to the body from Asu. Got that kicked. All right, caught. Oh, I had a singing parlay as well. I got to tell you. Inside low kick there from Manel Kape. It was like something like Manel Kape it's Asu most significant strikes. Manel Kape decision 60-1.
Oh, nice.
We'll see. So we'll see if that one's live. But yeah. Oh, Manel Kape minus 160 already. Holy shit. He didn't even do anything.
One strike.
I don't know why anybody bets pre-fight. Oh, nice left hand there from Manel Kape. Oh, minus 188. Also, Manel Kape now on the front foot now. He's pressuring a little bit, still taking the center of the cage. Asu goes high kick again. That one's blocked. It's going to be hard against there. Nice teep kick there from Kape. Keep kicking, and one of these kicks is going to get caught. I'll tell you that. Kape came in. Asu landed a right hand back to the center of the cage. Overhand right misses there from Asu. High kick misses there from Asu. I didn't take the minus 160. It's minus 195 now. 3 minutes left in round number 1. Oh, Kape landed a left hand. Asu covering up. Kape landed a couple of left hands as well. So Kape landing earlier again. Asu needs these takedowns, but
yeah, big time. He needs to start thinking about at least feinting a shot. Get him thinking.
Yeah. Kick blocked again. Asu keeps on looting up this high kick here. Orthodox versus southpaw. Minus 310. Now the line's moving on Kape. If you missed that big money on Asu, now you can get it live. He hasn't shot a takedown yet. That's his path to victory. So a lot of people are saying, oh, Manel Kape's landing bigger shots. He was expected to land the bigger shots on the feet. 2 minutes left in round number 1. Something happened to the left eye of Kape. Take a look at that. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I don't know.
He was rubbing it and stuff, so I don't know here. Well, left hand lands for Asu. Circles off. What I find is Kape does is he does this forward pressure and then he lowers the stance, thinking that the takedown is going to come, right? So he expects the takedown. It's a lot easier that way. Kape's coming forward with some right hands. Minute 25 left in round number 1. Asu has not attempted the takedown yet. 425 on the line. I should have taken it. Fucking minus 160. Left eye is bleeding apparently from Almabayev. High kick again from Asu. Oh, left hand. Asu has his head up high. Right hand lands for Manel Kape. That's gonna. Yeah, his right eye, his left eye is bleeding. Asu's left eye. Asu left eye Lopez. Kape ducks under. Asu grabs a single leg. Nice hips from Manel Kape. Doesn't get it. I'm kicking myself, not taking that plus. Minus 160 for Kape. That was the line. Spinning back elbow for Asu. Nice body shot there from Manel Kape. The blood's bothering Asu. Caught a kick. Asu caught a kick. Clinches. Doesn't get it. 18 seconds left in the round. Kick to the body there from Asu. Kicking myself. All right, that's the round. So that was a clear Kape round.
Yep. 0 for 2 on takedowns.
Yeah, he wasn't really deep on them, but yeah.
Bit of damage to the eye there.
Yeah. I'd like to see a replay, but...
Yeah, I don't know if it was a headbutt.
All right. After this fight, I'm going to dip out and got some stuff to do. But again, appreciate you coming out. Thanks for helping me. Yeah, Kape definitely won that under the left hand. Oh, that's a nice right hand. Yeah, I think it was the right hand maybe that caught him in the eye. Minus 1,000 for Manel Kape on the live line. That was not a good start for us. We were hoping it to go the other way. Manel Kape being up 1 round definitely hurts.
Yeah, especially when you think he's going to win 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So he's got to get going.
Yeah. Left hand there for Manel Kape. Oh, the fucking round started again. Nice left hand there from Kape, lands. Again, keeps going for this high kick with Asu. Ducks under for a level change. Oh, those hips are way gone. I think he has to shoot for a single leg, then a double. He was deep on those hips and he couldn't get that takedown. That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Kape still taking the center of the cage. Nice left hand there from Kape, very fast. Kick to the body there from Asu. Spinning back kick misses for Asu. Inside kick there from Asu. All right, still going. A couple of jabs there missed from Asu. Oh, big uppercut. Oh, for Asu, he didn't land. What do we do here for Asu? How do we get this takedown here? 3 minutes left in round number 2.
Got to punch his way in a little bit. He's way out in distance here at kicking range and shooting from there. He's got to.
And Manel Kape doing a good job of just being tentative, not really loading up on anything, right? And not doing any of those flying knees. Oh, there's a flying knee from Asu. Got a kick Kape. Yeah, Manel Kape wants nothing to do with the ground. Almabayev lands a right hand. Yeah, there's not a ton of power on the Asu strikes either, right? So it has to be like a really big spinning back kick, overhand. But Manel Kape has a chin till too. Outside low kick there from Asu. That's a let loose. Oh, Asu lands a left hook.
It's just one strike at a time, though. That's his issue.
Because Manel Kape's countering him as he comes in too. He's afraid of the power coming back. Still Kape's taking the center of the cage. He'll let Asu circle around the outside. Left hand there from Kape.
Kape really pressuring him, man.
Oh, there's a flying knee. Oh, flying knee from Kape. Landed the left hand there, yeah. Left hand again from Kape.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
425 for Kape on FanDuel. Minus 1,000 still for Kape. Minus 620. Oh. Asu goes
Has
to the body
Asu
right hand.
fought a southpaw?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He seems to really be struggling with that look.
Yeah. And Manel Kape can switch back and forth too. And normally I think Asu shoots single legs, and he hasn't even picked up the leg either. Same eye poke. Asu just calls his own timeout. He's like, "Oh, I got poked in the eye."
Asu should take a point as well.
Yeah. Spinning back kick there from Asu. Well, I did sprinkle some Kape KO 345, so let's see if that's live.
Yeah, I did too, but I'm already regretting it. I should have done 4-5 or the decision.
4-5 decision, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I think fight goes is more realistic than Kape round 3.
Who do you think's winning significant strikes?
I've seen some stats. It might be Asu, some of these inside kicks.
Wow.
Yeah. It's got me worried because I had the under 60
yeah.
for Asu. But, I mean, if I had known there was no grappling, I definitely would have hit that over.
Oh, it's something to keep an eye. I have no idea we were even close. I saw it in the parlay. Daniel there said significant strikes is even. Some bullshit. Watch, you're going to pull up UFC stats and they're going to be like 10-1.
Tristan, that went over in the Brundage fight, right? That was over 2.5 rounds.
Lost over...
over 0.5 rounds.
Yeah, that lost. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was
that
at the tail end of round 1.
It was just at the tail end of round one.
Yeah.
Roman says decision live plus 120. What do you think? Yeah. Given the way that they're fighting, it looks like decisions live. Round number 3. All right, still southpaw for Kape. Asu still in orthodox. High kick there. Asu keeps going to that right high kick. Inside kick there from Asu. More strikes, Asu. More strikes. Yes. Kick to the body there from Asu. Oh, nice left hook there from Asu. Left hook misses. Almabayev still on the back foot. Inside low kick there from Almabayev. Left hook. Kape misses, shoots in for a takedown, not even close. Kape lands a right hand on the get up. Kape forward pressure here. 1-1-2. Asu's out. Naked takedown attempt from Asu, not even close. Couple of left hooks there from Kape. Kape running after him. Another timeout for the eye. Asu's like, wait, hold on, my eye's bleeding again. Asu has a single leg.
Oh, he didn't give him the timeout. Yeah, you only get one of those.
No.
Call your own
Yeah,
timeouts per fight. Come on. Man,
Yeah,
I
he's
need
not
this
gonna get
finish
this.
to get this under on strikes here. Asu putting everything into this takedown. He's probably looking to pull guard at this point, dude. There's no way he's finishing this takedown.
Yeah.
This is going to be exhausting for him.
Switches to a
He
double
doesn't
leg.
want to let go of this position. What time are you at, Asher?
What's that?
What time are you at, mate?
Give me a second. Cops teeing off on the fence here. Uppercuts here on the fence. Asu's covering up. Referee's close to stopping it. Asu's
Come on, get this
literally
finish.
running away. He's pulling a Chandler. Oh, look at what the hell? What?
Oh,
what kind of stop? Manel Kape round 3 KO. What kind of stoppage is that?
Oh my god!
What?
We hit the 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5
hit the 3, 4, 5. Hit the under on 60 strikes, I think.
I've never seen that.
Wow. I was just saying I regretted that 3, 4, 5. You can't run away like that, right? I mean,
I get it, but you want to get back to space. Like he's running away, and then the referee stops it. That's.
He was 1 second away from jumping over that cage. Man. He was hightailing out of there, mate.
He should have ran up the fence and then did a backflip and then got Manel Kape's back.
And then landed behind him.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Do a barrel roll.
Let's go. That was a bit of an eye poke too. Yeah. Just watch that replay. He was a legit timeout he tried to call.
Digs to the body. Yeah, he's covering up. He's taking shots, big shots here for sure. He should have stopped in there. But then Asu runs away. Running away. Takes a big shot. And then the referee's just like, no, you're done. And he would have got the he was in on the takedown there.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be pissed because they stopped it, but I mean, really running away like that was a bad stoppage. If he had stopped it half a second earlier while he was still running, it would have been all right. But running away, sprinting against the cage is not a sign that you're in there trying to fight.
I get it. Those that are watching, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I just wanted to show you one thing here that I've been working on. Been really hard at work here. Fighting stats. We have a chat bot. So we have all the stats in the world. We have all the UFC stats, and we have our own exclusive UFC stats. We'll tell you how many times a fighter throws a kick, how much time is spent in half guard, how much time is spent in side control sort of thing. And now we have a chat bot. So look at this. You can come to our website, fightingstats.com. Over here, we have chatbot. You can type in any question that you want. How many head strikes did John Jones land on Chael Sonnen? Look at this. John Jones landed 16 head strikes on Chael Sonnen in their fight. How many takedowns did who do you want? Matt Serra have on George. I don't know if I'm writing this right. St. Pierre. So you can come to the website rather than looking it up. Just come here, type in your question here. It will show you the query. I am working on some bugs and stuff, so we're always improving it, but it is live and ready to use. Fightingstats.com. We have all that information there. Matt Serra landed 0 takedowns on George St. Pierre, but that is right because I think he landed that left hand over the top there. So give that a check out there. As always, we have all of our stats over at patreon.com. That's where I post all of our plays, our bets, our suit for the moon stuff. You can see that here as well. When I am live betting and I'm not on stream, I'll post it in our community chat. I also post all of our fighting stats packages here for available to view, right? So we have all the stats in the world that you want. We have all our bets. You can tell my breakdowns, my bets, all of that over at patreon.com/fightingstats. What else? Ozzy, what do you have going on?
Yeah, not too much going on at the moment. Just follow my Twitter. I'll post anything I've got going on over there. Always in and out of people's spaces, people's YouTube stuff. So, yeah, got what are we booked for the next 8 weeks? There's a UFC event or something crazy like that. Is there? So yeah, a lot more fights coming up. Fingers crossed we start getting back to some more violence plays and things get a little bit more exciting.
Yeah.
And this card took a beating. We missed out on a few fights that got destroyed. We ended up with a 10-fight card. I don't think we're going to see too many 10-fight cards over the next few weeks. So, yeah,
No.
fingers crossed we get back to some bigger fights, more exciting fights, and cash these bets. And you always do great work, Art. I'll always follow you and check you out during the week and see what interesting plays you got and stats you find. You'll find, and I'm a big stats guy too, but you're finding the stuff that I'm not finding. So I always jump on to see what you're up to and see what angles you've got that I haven't seen. So keep up the great work, mate.
Appreciate that. Yeah, no, so what it is like my capping, I go through the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I'm a stats guy and stuff, right? So there were things that I wanted in my capping. I wanted to know how many times is a jab thrown or how many kicks does he throw from southpaw. That goes into my tape analysis. So I really wanted to see that. So I actually started this. I have a couple of guys that work around the clock that collect those stats for me. I roll them up into these dashboards and I use them in my breakdowns. That really helped me. Nobody else has these stats. I use them for myself. I pay these guys out of my bankroll to help me collect these stats. And all I'm trying to do is give the information back out to the community. I think if it helps me, it's going to help you. The casinos don't have this. The sports books don't have this. So we have a huge edge, especially with takedowns, significant strike props, any kind of ins and outs. If you're an X and O's guy type like me, you're going to find value in these stats here. And if you don't like the stats, you just want to win money, then just tell me. We are on fire for starting in 2025. I'm up over $30,000. That was before this card. I think I hit a couple of parlays for big. I got to do all the math and check it out. So I'll tally it up there. I'll post all of our findings there. But yeah, we're on fire to start 2025. 2024, I was up over 100 units pre-fight, up 100 units live betting. So it's not a one and done sort of thing. You can tell in the type of breakdowns that we know really what we're talking about. So get our expert takes here. Join us, Aussie Fight Fan online. Join me. I'm Mr. Electrocute on Twitter. You can find us Fighting Stats on Twitter as well. Join in the free here. Join for free. You can join our Patreon. All that information. And then again, check out our chatbot. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know of any upgrades. We have all the stats, so might as well try to share them for now, and we'll go from there. But once again, thanks, guys, for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah, thanks again, Ozzy.